be on the air. We're on the air right now. There you go. We're live.
We're live.
Gotta share this out. Because if
Hello,
I don't,
everyone.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the Twitter BS. I know you probably don't want to talk about it again, but that is annoying.
I'm going to talk about it one more time tonight because I did change it over. I changed it back over. I can actually tell the full story tonight, or I couldn't really all week because I had to wait till last night to tell it.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
Create a post and just put that we're live. Allow cookies. Why is this like a thing now?
It's on so many websites now. It's annoying.
Well, I like how it tells you to agree or reject all. It's like, why are you asking? If I come to your website, just take the info you need. If you're going to tell me I could disagree and still look at your website, then what the hell's the point? Here is the link. I got to copy this. We got a chat room in here. We got Wicked Hot in here. We got Wes in here. Who else is in here? Just give us 1 second, guys. I just got to shut this out. If you guys want to take over the chat and read what they're saying, Fred, Frank, anybody?
Well, what?
Yeah.
Here? Wicked Hot said, "What's up, everyone?"
Hello.
Are you using your webcam mic, Fred, or your actual microphone?
Actual mic.
You might want to check those settings. He sounds like he's on a payphone.
Yeah, you definitely don't sound like you normally do.
How about that?
There you go.
There
Now
you
it
go.
sounds good. Yeah. There we go.
I freaking did that. I checked it for round two.
It's done it to all of us before.
It's Windows updates
Unfortunately.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Everything updates and it's over.
There we
It's
go.
over.
It's true.
Your Wicked
It's
Hot
all
says, "We
over.
want Phil. We want Phil."
We do not want Phil. But
You know what?
And if you want
maybe
the
he'll
film-
show up later. I don't know. It depends if he ran out of paper or not. Let's see here. I shared here. I got to share it there. You shared it on Discord. I think I shared it everywhere.
Repost it from you.
I shared it everywhere. There you go. Even on our Twitter account.
Yes, I just reposted it, so you can find it there too.
Okay. So let me go here. I'm going to take a picture of this thing one last time. And I'm going to promote this one last time. Because I'm tired of talking about it. Oh, I'm looking at the Discord. I got to look at OBS. Duh.
Who else is in here? Chat. Say hello, just so we know who's here.
Yeah, chat.
All right.
Wait, and
Let me see here. Give me this. Okay. Okay. And as the cat is freaking crying because the cat wants to be with somebody. Okay. So, it was an interesting week. A long week. It felt like almost a month. That's how long that last week was. We're here. And I don't have the tab open, so I can't see the chat room. What is happening?
Wicked Hot says he shared it out. Thank you a lot for that.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Dude, I don't know. Anthony, you got to watch him playing General Ram. He was going nuts last night.
Oh, yeah.
He was flipping out on General Ram. But he killed him in 3 seconds. I don't know how he did that, but he killed him in 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay.
I mean, especially on Insane. That's like one of the hardest ones I can remember.
He was hard on easy last week when I was playing it. I played it by myself because everyone went away. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. I beat the whole game. Got up to Ram. I was reading like old game facts things on how to beat him. And I'm like, fuck this. So I just ended up shooting the guy and he died. I beat the game.
Yeah, it's a, especially with how some of the mechanics are the same versus how they are in 5. Like, I feel like if it was like fully updated, it would be completely different.
That is crazy.
Okay. So here's what happened. Okay. Over the week, our Twitter account got permanently suspended. And here's what happened. Sir X-Man, he's got some stuff going on. So I was trying to contact everyone and say, I think we should do something for this guy. So how was I going to contact everyone? I was like, well, I have everyone on Twitter, so I'll just get them in a group chat on Twitter and everyone will be in it and they'll just say, yes, well, whatever. So I add everyone to the group chat on my phone. There's like 10, 15 people. And I go to hit send after I wrote this whole thing on my phone. And I get an error message. This seems suspicious. Try again later. Well, I'm thinking the phone app is stupid. So I just brute forced it. All right. I retyped it 3 times and brute forced it. And it kept saying that. So I said, all right, I'm just going to contact everyone on Discord. It's going to be a pain in the ass to do it, but I'll do it. Did it contact everyone on Discord? Everyone said it sounds like a great idea. I contacted a few other guys on Twitter separately, and they were like, sounds like a great idea. The next day, I go live. I'm doing the Xbox video, whatever. Right at the end, I check my phone, and I'm permanently suspended from Twitter for inauthentic human behavior, inauthentic behavior.
They thought you were a bot, right?
Yeah, which is ironic because the guy that owns that website could be considered inauthentic behavior. But I will not talk about that right now. I will just say one thing here. So the account's permanently suspended. So I wrote them an appeal. And I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I was just like, I tried to group message, whatever, and it could have come off. Small thing I wrote. I sent it, but it was the holiday weekend. I knew I wasn't going to hear back. So I'm trying to push it on here. I had a different name on that thing. It was the Xbox Ralph. Then I switched it over to VG Complainers. I had different logos on there. Finally, last night, I put the old logo back up, but I made it pink. And there's a reason for that. You can't make the logos. You can't have the same exact logos as the other account, because then it could get screwed up.
Right.
And I had this account before they banned that other account, so this account is fine. But they're like, don't make any other accounts. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to do that. It's not a big deal. So I turned the old account into this because I already had it. So then yesterday I wrote like a huge thing as a second appeal to them, even though they never looked at the first one. And I explained, I didn't realize that I had to write all this stuff out. So here's everything in great detail. Sent it, whatever. And I'll probably hear back.
All angles. Yeah.
Yeah. And it could take about a month from what Reddit says. So whatever. If we get that account back, great. If we don't, we don't. But this is the account to follow. This will always be the backup account. And, I promoted on I made like 3 or 4 videos promoting this thing. And, I can't get people to follow me back. Like people that we know. I don't know if they don't realize that.
Yeah. That's the worst part about always having a backup or trying to send people over to something else. Not everybody's going to do it for whatever reason, Maybe it's just overstimulated with notifications.
I don't understand because I go to follow them and they see I follow them, but you just hit the button and follow me back. But
yeah. I mean, I can understand maybe at first when they didn't know the name, they're like, well, what the hell is that? But then if you make it like,
right.
You made it the name that it represents the show. And the fact that they even did that to you, just from like the fact that it's been a brand account for how many years?
12 years that's been a brand account.
So I don't know why, like, they would take that long to even reply, because it's like, it's technically like I guess you would call it a business account almost. So it's like, I don't know why. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But like you said, like, we're not going to get into it, but it's just like, of all things on that site, all the shit that you see, it's like, why is that a problem?
So,
like, I don't get it.
Yeah. So tonight's going to be the final night I'm promoting this. We are at VG Complainers. We do own the YouTube channel Video Game Complainers, by the way. That was our backup channel years ago.
Yeah. I was going to say we had to do that for YouTube actually some years ago.
So you want to follow us? Great. We're at VG Complainers over on Twitter. This way, I could share the links out. You guys can see that we're live because YouTube notifications are purposely broken.
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to find us. So that's that. And
If only they actually fix something like that, you know?
Hell yeah. And shout out to Sir X, man. This was, I told this story after we revealed the thing because I was able to actually tell the whole story now.
Right.
And he was like, oh, don't make me feel. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with you. You're not the reason why Twitter sucks. So there you go. But yes, I would appreciate it if you guys please follow me back. And again, I don't need followers. But the thing is, the people that used to follow me should follow me again, because if I have to contact you to come on the show or whatever, I can't DM anybody. That's the whole point.
No. Yeah.
It's not me being like, I need followers. I don't care. I had no followers anyway. But the followers I did have, please come back. So if I have to message you, or you got to message me, you know where I am.
Yeah, because not everybody, like a lot of people have Discord, but a lot of people don't.
Talos, what's up, man? Stevie Max here. Venom Dave. David R is now Venom Dave.
Okay.
That changed. Yeah, so that's why I made a big deal out of it. But there it is. That's it. So that's where we're going to be at for now. And if the other one gets appealed and it goes back up, then you'll know, because I'll tweet on that account. So that's the story. That's the whole hoopla with this whole thing. So let's move on to the footage of Chronos, the game I was playing today. Fantastic game.
Oh, yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah. Bro, it's Silent Hill in space. Silent Hill 2 remake in space. And they even use the assets from Silent Hill 2, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Silent Hill meets Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, and Resident Evil 4 remake.
Okay. That sounds good.
You're going to like it.
I knew I wasn't going to be playing it this week anyway, because I'm still recovering from being up a million nights in a row. But
recover from the trip
out.
and then jump on this game.
Yeah. At least I'll try to get it in before the Silent Hill comes out. So
I think you hit the nail on the head that they took the Konami money and made all the assets and stuff, and then just like made this on the side.
Yeah.
It seems like that.
That's what you do.
Yep. Which is, yeah, that's smart, because you could put out a whole nother game quickly, not take 5 years. And it's a good game.
It is a really good game. I'm enjoying it. Okay, so what do we have going on this week? Thanks, Stevie Mac. I appreciate that. He posted the new Twitter link. I'll pin that.
yeah, I kind of been out of the loop. I've seen a couple things today. Obviously the biggest thing I guess that they had a whole event for was 007.
No.
First Light. The first 007 game since 2012.
Wow.
You can call it a 007
If you
game.
can call it, is that Legends?
It's really a Hitman game with a James Bond Jr. skin.
Yeah, this looks like it could have been DLC for Hitman. You know how they make all those weird DLCs for Hitman? They should have just done that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I was really looking forward to it, and now like I've cooled off a little after seeing it. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
I thought it was going to be good. Then I look at it, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This looks like shit. It's literally just Hitman with some other guy.
Well, they've been doing Hitman for so many years. I kind of, I can't blame them for trying something else,
It's the same game.
They
That's
didn't
what,
try
that's what we're
anything-
saying. They didn't try anything else.
That's the problem.
You just think it's the same, like, run-of-the-mill shit. I mean, you're using different gadgets and shit like that. But, I mean, I know Hitman did that too, but James Bond did exist before Hitman. You got to give that at least, the fact that they ended up developing it, I don't know.
Anthony, this is like they reskinned like RE1 and called it RE10. Like PS1 RE1.
Wow.
You
I mean,
reskinned Hitman and just said, yeah, this is the new 007.
They should have just made it like the old ones, like Agent Under Fire and Nightfire and all them. Those were good.
No. Make it like Everything or Nothing. Make it third person, but make it good.
Oh, yeah, that would be good too.
I'm looking at oh, you could sneak up behind your enemies. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Like this, you just made Hitman.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of when I saw it. I'm just like, oh no.
We have to wait and see when it comes out. It might be good, but I don't know. Talos Ray, what's up, man?
Maybe it's not worth like full price right away, and maybe a sale.
I don't think so, man. I think this is going to be bargain bin pretty quick.
I haven't played a James Bond game since probably from Russia with Love.
But
like
they showed him like in the party, and I'm like, that's the level from Hitman where we were messing with Jeff. Like it's the same exact level. It looks the same. Like I'm just like, wait, like that's literally it.
Now I feel like if people are fans of 007 and they don't play Hitman, they'll probably like it. But we've already played Hitman, so I could see why that can get a little tiresome, you know. But it's like they've been working on Hitman 1 through 3 for so long in the fucking world of assassination, whatever the whole thing was, and it's like they did so much with Hitman, which is great, but I guess the transition wasn't really an easy one because it's like you're kind of doing more of the same. So if you played Hitman, you're probably not going to like this unless you're really wanting it to just be Bond Hitman. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
but I can't knock him for trying because it is the first one in like over a decade, which honestly, that's fucking too long for a James Bond game. Back in the day, I feel like they were coming out all the fucking time. Like we had that like little stint when the other movies were coming out and they were putting out those games. But like I don't know, I just think that like it's a shame if it's going to be too much of the same.
They showed like a combat sequence and it looked fun. I'm like, wow, like if the whole game was like this combat, it would be sweet. But the most of the footage they showed is him sneaking around, going behind guys. It's like
not a lot of action, right? Like
yeah, and the action part looks good. It's like if they made the bulk of the game this action sequence, it would be great. But they just didn't do that. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, because the thing is,
sorry.
Oh no, you're good. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, you can have a few sneaking scenes, like, but just like, don't have it be the whole game.
Yeah, because even like with Indiana Jones, they had like the stealth sections, and then they had like stuff where you can fight, but it always felt like you had a nice balance. Where I think with this, it's like, Hitman, obviously, it would like if you did more than what you were supposed to, you actually lost points. You're really just supposed to get your target and leave. And not kill like a million other people that don't really need to be killed because it actually gives you a worse grade. With this, it's like it should just be more free flow. It shouldn't be like, well, you have to do this only stealth, and if you don't, like, you're gonna get like a worse result or something. Like it should be, I don't know. It needs to have a balance like Indiana Jones, where
whoa, can they hear me? They can hear me. Okay, really quick, RWK, what's up? And Mental 9R, what's up? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I don't know. I just think that like they shouldn't like make it so much like Hitman in that regard. They should give it a little more freedom with how you want to do it. Yeah. And like, it doesn't have to be just like the same old kind of run of the mill, like mission objectives. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Like there might be somebody that likes it, but it comes out in March, so you don't got to wait much longer. But yeah, the event today specifically was about that. So that's all we kind of missed as far as that, but none of us were live streaming that. So
yeah, what game actually does a good balance between like like stealth and like combat? Uncharted actually does that because you can stealth, but you don't have to stealth. You can still like fight, like unless you get to like harder difficulties, then like really like you might need the stealth, or it's gonna get your ass handed to you.
Yeah. Last of Us is the same way, where it's like if you just are able to get through a whole section on the hardest mode, all stealth, that's gonna benefit you because you're saving ammo, you're using less resources. It just takes a lot longer to get through, and I feel like some people don't want to have that. They want to at least have an option. And I feel like some of the 007 stuff back in the day, like a lot of those games, you could just do what you want. Like there were some missions where you needed to be stealth. It would be harder. Like Indiana Jones, same thing. It's like it's a harder game in some sections if you don't like keep your quiet. But at the same time, like I don't know, it's just tough because they were working on Hitman for so long, and now they're going back to this, and it's like it's just going to be it's going to be in the light of Hitman too much. Where if they maybe made this like sooner and took a break on Hitman. I mean, I love that Hitman got this reboot, that it got a great line of games. Like we wanted that for years after Absolution, I think that was the one that they made after.
Yeah, Absolution's the one that like ended it for some reason,
Yeah,
and then they rebooted it with this world thing, like this online Hitman Online thing.
yeah. And then
Which is
yeah,
it sucks because I was a huge fan of those games, and they had a storyline going. Absolution's like the equivalent to RE6. It's like it took it way too far than what it needed to be, and they fucked up, so they rebooted it.
I didn't even think it was a like terrible game. It wasn't as good as Blood. What was it? Blood.
It wasn't good as Blood Money. Blood Money was like that should have been it. Like they should have made another one, but that should have been it for now.
But I think they did the right thing. That's why I can't. I do like this dev team. I do think they could put out good stuff, but whether or not this is like Bond enough for the hardcore fans, or us Hitman fans that have played those games and love them. I'm not great at them, but I do enjoy them. And I just think that it might be too much of the same too soon, because we kind of got like Hitman 1, 2, 3 back to back to back. Like they have spread it out over 10 years, really, if you think about it, the reboots. But it's just been like, we got a lot of stuff in that era that was coming back. We had Tomb Raider getting rebooted, and Hitman was getting rebooted, and like a lot of these games were starting to hit like soft reboots in that regard, So the collector's edition looks fucking expensive as hell for this too. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
But
it's like $300, I think.
Yeah.
That's
$300.
That's all right. Shout out to Richard and the MILF Man. We acknowledge you, MILF Man. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I'm not into 007 right now. From what I saw, I was like, yeah, this is like a bargain thing or whatever. Maybe it'll change my mind when it comes out. Not looking forward to
more
it.
Action in it and not just stealth,
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see what they end up doing. Maybe the trailer just looks bad and then it'll come out and be good. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll know soon enough anyway.
Resident Evil's going to be out before then anyway, so people probably won't even give a shit about this game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do have some stack games coming, so.
Hockey fan, what's up?
Yeah, it's going to be Resident Evil will be out a whole month before 007, so we'll be like
that's what I'm saying.
Well into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Speaking of Resident Evil, Anthony, this guy Dusk Golem, he keeps posting stuff about Code Veronica being approved, and RE5 remake isn't even in development yet, and Code Veronica is coming along swimmingly. What is going on with this guy?
It's funny because like I think it was like I think it was the same week that I was away, or I went away, was that when like more stuff started to come out.
Right.
Which is always funny. So I think kind of been, I've just kind of dismissed a lot of the stuff that comes from him, because I've even talked to people that are, kind of are like fed up with him as well. And I don't understand, you have people that still make content kind of based off of, his leaks, if it's like a slow news day and stuff like that. And I think there's been instances where, I might have made a video here and there saying, all right, this is what's being proposed. This is why it's bullshit kind of topic, because instead of just taking it and like running with it, I always try to be, critical and kind of like pull that out of like, well, where is this really coming from? It doesn't really make sense. So this guy claims to know people and all that stuff. And, I'll just say a few things. He's been wrong many times, he's been right about a couple things here and there. I think some things that are obviously easily, something you could, point your finger and be like, oh, that's going to happen. And then when it does happen, he tries to say, see, I was right, but then there's other claims that, he was wrong about. And
well, remember a month before the Resident Evil 9 trailer, he said that the game was being scrapped and reworked on and it would take another year. And then a month later, they're showing you a trailer with a release date.
Yeah, and he's gonna say that the version that he talked about that had Jill and Leon was the scrapped version. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's almost like he just keeps moving the
Dude,
the
if they had to
post
turn around in a month, just scrap a game completely and get a release date ready for another one, I
Yeah,
think
that's
gaming
bullshit.
would be in a really fucking good spot right now, don't you think?
It's some bullshit. It's just, I think, like, and I think, and it sucks because all these big YouTubers take his shit for it. All the big Resident
all
Evil
the news
YouTubers take his shit.
places.
All
He's
the
the
news
tribal
places.
chief. What are you talking about, Cougar man? You're nuts.
I
Even-
just don't understand like why they take it for face. Because again, if it's a slow news week, sure, but like, you got to do what you got to do to get clicks, I guess. But that's the only reason why I think people make content religiously about him. I even know somebody who's close with Ro. That's like, I don't know why JJ makes videos about him. It doesn't make sense. Like, it just, and it's true. Like, I don't, like, you do what you want. It's your channel. But at the same time, like, we got to have a little bit of realization here that, like, he's full of shit. But it's because a lot of these channels have to get the clicks, they have to get the views, and it is what it is. Like, it's not my game to play if it's not my channel. But like, you're not going to see me exhausting all of my content and headspace and mental capacity on this guy. That's just like saying bullshit all the time, and like, some stuff is right, some stuff is wrong. But like, I can't stand it, because it's like, I don't know how Capcom doesn't come after this guy and just says, yo, you got to fucking stop.
They probably don't even care.
Yeah, but I just think because a lot of it is just also like, okay, who is he getting it from? Does he actually know somebody? So there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, and that's why anybody that reads his tweets, just a message for you. Just please take him with a grain of salt. And if he is right about one thing out of 6, that just kind of shows you like the kind of person that he actually is, trying to give you this information like he's like, all knowing, and he knows exactly what's going on there. Because even if I feel like if you knew somebody that worked there, it's like, you wouldn't have all knowing details. It's one thing when like Capcom's files got taken the one time and people found out what their plans were. When that stuff happened, sure, like you got hard evidence, like it was stolen from them. That happened around like the 3 remake Village kind of era, and sure, like that's great. Like you have actual hard evidence. We're talking about actual things that were on the table. That I understand. It's when you just say, well, I this is what I heard, and then you just start tweeting it. It's such a odd thing. It doesn't really make sense to me. But again, I understand why these YouTubers and websites want to do it. It's for clicks, it's for views. It is what it is. You can't stop them from spreading it. The problem, though, is that it's just spreading this false thing of like, this is what Capcom is doing. And it's like, nobody knows what Capcom is doing but Capcom themselves. I don't know what Capcom's doing. I never claimed to know what Capcom's doing. So it's like, I'm trying to be honest, and whether or not people agree or not, I just think that it doesn't really make sense to waste time with this shit, because when ultimately, you get your like RE1 remake, he's going to be like, see, I told you guys it was in development. And it's like, no. That was going to happen anyway. You know what I mean? Same thing with RE0. Like, you weren't the first person to call that out. And he could just say any RE gets remade, and then when it finally gets remade, he's going to be like, see, I told you guys like 4 years ago. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. You're just trying to take credit for, something that you just like easily could have said, oh yeah, RE2 remake came out, so they're going to do 3 next.
What you're saying is Jay and Silent Bob got to find this guy and drag him out of the house and beat him up.
I think that, and I also think that these sites and YouTubers have to stop and put a halt on their content for like that kind of content, because it's not really like they know the person, they're getting the scoop. It's just a guy that's saying he knows another guy, and he was right a few times, so people always go to him. And it's like, and you guys know this because we always talk about the Xbox leakers and the people that's them actually giving them stuff to leak. This is not that. This is just somebody just saying, hey, I know what's going on here, and here's why. And so it's a little bit different. Like, the different communities get certain informations in different ways, and it's one thing when the companies actually give these guys information, but Capcom doesn't do that. They're very like reserved Japanese company. That's how they take a lot of pride in their work, so they don't go and leak it all to some idiot and sweating at his computer. You know what I mean? Like that's why like I just don't understand. So I try to just be more like, okay, this guy's gonna say something. He's gonna get like one of three things right, and then call himself. Yeah, I do know a guy at Capcom, and I do have this information. So, I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing from somebody. It was a few years ago, and it was the same shit. I heard. Someone that I knew went out to dinner with Capcom, and they said Code Veronica is the next game. Guess what? It wasn't.
Yeah, because that's what they're talking about at dinner. They're not talking about business or anything. They're talking about what Code Veronica, what should we bring out first?
Yeah. Because after that, it was RE4. So, I just think that, like, yeah, I don't really.
At dinner.
Yeah.
You didn't even hear the Marvin song. You've been gone for so long.
I heard the Marvin AI song. Yeah, I think you played that the other night on one of the streams. I think.
Dude,
that was funny.
That fucking thing. Dude, it said Marvin screams, and it's him screaming at the top of his lungs.
Oh, that's funny.
We didn't. I think this happened after we came on last
listen,
week.
I'm going to make up a rumor right now, okay? The next remake is RE 1.5 starring Marvin. And it's going to have sex in it. It's going to have everything in it.
It's going to be rated AO.
AO.
It's in the middle of getting laid when everything goes down in Raccoon. He's in the safe room.
That's how he got bit.
So I think this happened after we recorded last week, but me and you went to GameStop, and the guy there was like, we were talking about somehow Resident Evil came up, and the employee was like, yeah, this is Leon's last game, right? And I'm just like, oh, even he reads the stupid rumors. Like, like everybody reads this guy's false rumors.
Yeah, it's like I don't.
I was trying to be nice to him and be like, oh yeah, but in my head I'm like, I know exactly where you heard that from, and it's all bullcrap. Like, yeah. I wish I should just.
And even
him.
if they're trying to take like what the what the creator said, or the director Nakanishi saying, oh, Leon was a bad match for horror, so that's why he's not in this game. It's like, I definitely think he's in the game. I don't think it's his last game, but unless they are going to piss off the fans. Like, I just think that, like,
you still got Resident Evil 10 coming out. Does anybody not think about that? You got to do something big.
That's the big blow off.
You shouldn't just have new characters only every time.
And by the way, who's to say 9 won't lead into 10?
Yeah.
Maybe something happens at the end of 9 and you got to wait to play 10.
Yeah, or just leaves things open in Raccoon City. I don't know. I mean, there's just so much now that Raccoon City isn't destroyed anymore completely. There's a lot that I have to kind of catch up on, because there was a lot of interviews, and there's people that played it. There's people that, were on vacation and Gamescom playing it, but I didn't play it. So, I'm going to have to go and look at the demo. I saw a little bit, but I got to like really look and see. And, a lot of people are waiting for more videos on the channel, but just be patient. I'll get some stuff out there for you guys. But there is a lot of RE9 stuff that's out there now. So whether or not, like, because there's actually a few conventions and events that Capcom is showing up at, bringing the demo there. I thought about, like, I was like, oh man, they're going to be at New York Comic Con. That'd be cool to like go there for a day, but I don't even think tickets are available anymore. So, but they're having a panel there actually, which is interesting because Comic Con hasn't had a gaming panel in years, at least New York. So it would be cool to play it sooner than later, but probably not going to play it until maybe like winter. Maybe I feel like they'll put out a demo for us. I do think, yeah, Game Awards potentially. It sucks because I hate like seeing that fact that like all these events get to play it and stuff like that, and all these content creators. But I feel like they should at least put it out for us at some point, sooner than later. But that's just me being the selfish fan of like, why do we got to go to Germany to play?
Hey, maybe it'll get leaked out online. Just get your jailbroken systems ready.
Yeah. You never know, but yeah. So that's you know, a lot of official RE9 stuff has come out at the Summer Game Fest thing, or not Summer Game Fest. What the fuck was it called? Gamescom. So, you know, they waited till the end and stuff like that. And I think Alyssa looks cool. I think it's cool that we get to see the attack when stuff initially goes down, which is something I talked about before I saw that, because I was like, oh, that'd be cool if we actually get to see what happens to her mom. And I don't think the monster is Alyssa. I think that's a little too obvious. I think people are like, oh, and it's not Lisa Trevor. They confirmed that. So thank God people can stop talking about Lisa Trevor, because the creator was like, it's not Lisa Trevor. And so I think that's been debunked. And then the Alyssa thing hasn't been debunked, but I just want to say that if that was the case, that'd be way too obvious that that's like Alyssa. I feel like that would be like, you know, it wouldn't be that shocking because everybody just can tell like if that's the case. But I don't know. So apparently
Marvin, he was reanimated.
Yeah, Marvin never left the station. And they have the apparently if like first person is kind of like what's preferred apparently, but you can still do third person, and apparently it works well with both ways. But apparently people are saying that first person is more like intent. They basically said I did see this in an interview. In one of the interviews, they basically said we wanted to add third person because people were complaining that 7 was too scary. So
that's not true. People were complaining because 7 was only first person, not because it was too scary.
Yeah. It's just some Japanese shit to say, which again is like typical, but
yeah, it's Phil Spencer worked there. What's going on?
Yeah. So, and also, yeah, it didn't really feel like RE, but you had the VR that was like, you know, holding that thing together. Why it was first person, but people also forget.
Well, that's why it's still first person, because you got VR. You got PSVR 2, and then you got the Oculus.
You have a little bit of an option now. So I don't know. I don't know. Like it's just as far as the leaks are concerned, you know, that's why it's just going to be from here till RE9, at least for LTRE, it's just going to be like, you know, you're going to see legit reporting from us, and there's plenty of things to kind of dive into in the next episode of the podcast for RE9. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, all this stuff kind of came out like while I was gone, because basically, so the Gamescom thing happened, the new trailer showed, the demo show, but then everybody got to interview the developers and then talk to them, and then everybody, even more people played the demo this time, so there is a lot more to talk about. So yeah, there's basically a lot of shit to break down just from that week, that first week I was away, and then RE2 and 3 came out, which I still haven't played. So Perry, how do you feel about these versions on there? Because I've heard mixed things.
Axel, what's up?
What's up?
Axel, just so you know, we're back on Twitter under this. So I followed you. You got to follow me, buddy. This way, if I contact you, I can contact you. BG Complainers. There you go. All right. Shout out to Axel. He's in the chat. He's trying to get a 500. So can we Prey 2 leaks?
Oh, hold on. I didn't see this. Let me look at
this. Oh, wait.
Up.
Is this a trick? Is this the Bethesda Prey 2 or the actual Prey 2 from 3D Realms?
Leaked Prey 2 development footage shows sci-fi bounty hunter gameplay.
Yes. That's what I'm looking for.
This is what could have been.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you for telling us that. Now I got to watch a video later.
Remember, me and you talked about this. Remember we talked about
I have... Okay, one of the 360 games that I got downstairs has the promo for that game with Tommy on it with the gun.
Oh man, there's footage. I hope somebody leaks
this. I hope someone leaks it.
Yeah, this would be sick if we could try this out.
Check out Axel's channel, Iconic Video Games. And thanks for giving us that info.
The videos are privated. I hope someone re-uploaded them.
Go on Internet Archive. They're probably up on there. All right, so yeah, Prey 2 was going to be awesome. The actual Prey 2. Not that Bethesda stuff.
Yeah.
You were going to be a bounty hunter. What were we talking about?
I was asking you how RE2 and 3 are, because I haven't played them yet on the PlayStation 5.
I didn't play 3, but I played 2, and I did it on the Portal as well. I beat 2 on the Portal. No problems. No input
That's
lag,
cool.
nothing. Not that I could feel. I beat 2 a million times on PlayStation. It was good. I liked it. I think it was good. Now 3 I didn't get into yet because I was going to jump into 3 today, but then Chronos got put out. So here I am playing Chronos, but I don't hear any complaints about either one of those games. I think that was a great thing. The trilogy is now on PlayStation. You could check it out there.
It's cool that they honored the PS3 purchase. Thank God.
They did, yeah. And you were able to buy it day one.
That. Yeah, and you could buy it, which is great. Still the reason why Director's Cut was locked behind a wall almost 2 years. But, go on.
Well, the one that they let you buy on PS3 was the DualShock Director's Cut.
Yes.
And then this one, they just said, screw it. We're putting the actual Director's Cut on there. And I think that kind of screwed up with all the serial numbers and everything. Dreadpool, what's up, man? How you doing? I think that's why it took a while for them to figure that all out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream them at some point, probably next week. I'm gonna start picking up the live streams again. So, thank you guys for waiting on me. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're back. We're back. So I'm gonna slowly get.
Hey, man, we held the fort down. I think even Fred streamed when you were gone.
That's cool. I appreciate you guys. I jumped in a couple of your RE2 streams when I could. Because a lot of times I was like, pretty much sleeping, during the day. So
dude, when I fucking beat Gears, okay, right? There's like nobody in the chat room, and I beat Gears. I'm like, fuck yeah, and then I see Anthony just go, fuck yeah, man. I'm like, this guy's in here. I didn't even know he was in here.
Yeah, I kind of came in like right towards the end. So yeah, that was cool to see. Yeah, because I definitely. I did play a little bit of Gears as well, just multiplayer, and runs great on the PC, runs beautiful. Just like the beta, runs good. It's just like there's just some things that like I have, that I'm kind of annoyed about. Like the hit detection with the Nasher, the hit detection is a little off. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much Gears Ultimate. It just runs at a higher frame rate. I have to install it on the Pro, so me and my dad could give the co-op a shot. So that'll be fun. I'll probably play on my Xbox, and I'll give him the Pro so he can actually enjoy it on like big screen, not just like split screen or whatever. But yeah.
So I'm mad at Microsoft for one reason. The Stores account. I bought the game in 2016 digital, okay? Gears Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
They never like messaged me the upgrade.
Damn.
For the Stores account. Now people are saying that if they don't do that, they say, "Oh, well, just subscribe to Game Pass for like a 1-week trial and it'll instantly come through." It's like, I don't have to subscribe to that shit. I already paid for it.
What the fuck?
That was the deal. As long as you bought it before the deadline.
Before that day, yeah.
So I'm probably going to have to call them and find out what's going on. Just so you guys know. And yeah, shout out to Axel for following me back here. And this is what I talked about at the beginning of the show. This will always now be the backup in case something ever happens again. Because my original account, we talked about this at the very beginning of the show, got flagged for spam or whatever because they thought I was like messaging too many people in a group chat about Sir X-Man, which is kind of stupid because it's like, what do you have Twitter for? If you're able to group chat people, why can't you do it? Anyway, that's why. There you go. Oops. Okay.
This Prey footage looks like Halo. Like, it looks exactly like Halo, but with Gears cover system. Like, this game would have been sick.
I know. The game would have been really good. You were going to be a bounty hunter.
This looks like really like solid.
Like a step up from the first one.
I just retweeted because all the footage is down. People are trying to like re-upload, but someone put it on Twitter. I just re-uploaded it. I mean, I reposted
it. You're going to jail.
No, I reposted it. So if anyone wants to see it, you can check it out. I just reposted it.
Come here.
I just retweeted
Man,
it.
that sucks that we didn't get this. It's really disappointing. Anyway.
Shout out to Axel for giving us the info. See, this is why we need to communicate over here.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know because I had no idea about that. That's really cool.
Yeah, this
really
was the
did
game I
enjoy
was
the
waiting
first
for, man.
Prey.
What?
You know, Prey. I like that game. You know, I was a late bloomer to it because I didn't have it initially when like the first couple of years I had the 360. It was probably like 07 I finally rented it and
Dude,
really enjoyed
I'm
that.
going to tell you a funny Prey story, and I had to do a Frank. It was when the Xbox One first came out. Because when you play the demo of Prey, the guy's grandfather is like hung up in the thing. And he's like, grandfather, oh my God. Like he instantly says all that together. And then when we got the Xbox One with the Kinect, the fat one, we said, Xbox grandfather, no. Like, because you say Xbox and it would turn on the Xbox. But we were like, let's see if we could talk fast and if it'll actually turn on the Xbox. And I was like, Xbox grandfather, no.
Well, because isn't he hung up on the thing and then he gets like brutally killed and he goes, grandfather, no.
Yeah,
he gets like,
He says something like
stabbed
that.
with needles and then his skin gets sucked out.
Yeah. And so he said it to the Kinect.
And
That's funny.
by the way, the Xbox did turn on.
Xbox grandfather, no.
It used to be like Xbox record that, and then it would just record.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then everyone got scared and they got rid of it.
Xbox record that.
That was funny.
Yeah, it's a shame like
This footage
that
looks
it's
great.
kind of that's in the ether of just like why was it canceled again? Was it just like just got cut or
There's a whole
forget
thing
why.
behind it. That game kept getting delayed too.
yeah. It's the 3D Realms curse, right?
It says it failed to meet quality standards and internal expectations. But I
Dude,
don't
this game
believe
looks
that.
good. I don't care what they say. This game looks fucking
Yeah.
really cool.
If footage surfaced, I'm hoping someone has this and they
Yeah.
can leak it.
Well, get Modern Vintage Gamer on the case. Hey guys, while I was playing Nintendo on my Xbox, I came across this Prey 2 thing.
Bethesda better release the demo. There's a reason Xbox hasn't been hacked.
There's a reason
be
why I'm
cool.
not in jail yet, Bethesda. Oh man.
I hate seeing stuff like that though. Like the game we could have got. That sucks.
Well, hey, it happened with
Yeah.
GoldenEye on the 360, and guess what? We got it.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
It was on Internet Archive for like 8 years, and nobody knew.
And then it just blew up and everyone got it.
Good old Bean.
The Halo Mega Blocks thing came out after all those years too, but it doesn't run on actual hardware. You have to have like the emulator.
It's a new Scalebound. Well, it runs better than Scalebound.
Yeah.
Scalebound. What a meme.
That game didn't even look good. Like I know people always say that, but like I don't know, that game really didn't look that great.
Yeah, but
Not that
that
it
was
should've been
always
canceled.
like a needle to Xbox fans from PlayStation fans.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's not really a needle because the game looked like shit anyway.
It's not like Perfect Dark where it looks great
we're
and
gonna
they
get the
canceled
Perfect
it.
Dark tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still getting a Perfect Dark tonight.
Oh, Dreadpool's gonna get is. Come on, man! Don't say that.
Oh, but you were feeling it when they showed everybody the gameplay thing last year.
I think he's just trying to get us get a rise out of us. I hope. I mean, maybe he really feels that way, but
Well, here's the thing: we either get it or we never get it, and now it looks like we're never going to get it.
no, it's over.
This is why I get upset with this stuff because, yeah, Perfect Dark probably she did look like BJ Blazkowicz. Okay, no one's denying that. She did not look like Joanna Dark. She looked like a male BJ Blazkowicz. I get that. I ain't looking at her fucking face though. I'm looking at her holding the gun and I'm shooting a bunch of guys.
I thought you were gonna say you're looking at something else, but okay,
There's nothing to look at with her. Anyway,
it's true.
Here's the thing with these games. They got to come out because you probably ain't ever going to see that game ever again. And especially what we talk about tonight, relaying to Perfect Dark, it's really going to get everybody pissed off. So Perfect, we'll jump into that really quick.
I have the article here.
Perfect Dark. All right, read the article because I don't know exactly what happened. You have the article.
Okay. Microsoft's Perfect Dark reboot could have been saved from cancellation by Take-Two. According to a report, Take-Two was in talks with Embracer, which owns Crystal Dynamics, who is working on Perfect Dark, and was willing to acquire the project from Microsoft. The plan would have been for Take-Two to then fund and publish Perfect Dark itself. That's the important part. So they were going to pay for all of it. They didn't care. They're like, we're just going to make the game. And apparently they were just going to continue working on it. So it says, however, according to sources, the deal was ultimately never realized due to disagreements over long-term ownership of the Perfect Dark franchise. Crystal Dynamics was therefore forced to abandon the game and the layoffs, and then it was canceled. I think that this is absolutely ridiculous because now it's dead and there's nothing.
It's dead and there's nothing. There's no franchise now. Microsoft owns it, but what are they going to do with it? They're obviously not going to go right back and make another one. It's dead for now. Like, it is gone. There are no plans to make another game as of right now. Whereas you could have had somebody buy it from them or buy the rights to, if I were Microsoft, I would have said, okay, you know what? We don't have time for this shit right now. We're about to lay off that studio. Let's just save the game for the fans. You guys pay us money. You can have the licensing for that version of the game. Not the IP. We own the IP. But for that game, that Perfect Dark that you're making, you guys keep whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
They've done that before, by the way. They should have just did that here. This way we would have gotten the game and that would have been fine. And Microsoft would have looked good, by the way. Because this game finally came out. Even though they didn't have nothing to do with it, people are going to say, well, yeah, Microsoft pulled it through.
Well, and there was no risk.
We're not talking about selling IPs, Axel. We're talking about saying, you're making this game, you get all the fees from all that. But we keep the IP. So Microsoft keeps the IP. It ain't going nowhere. But that specific Perfect Dark, Crystal Dynamics and all them can do whatever they want. And they've done that before because didn't they do that with that game, that stupid game?
Sunset Overdrive.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they tell Insomniac?
Yeah.
You can keep the game, but we still have the rights to that game on our platform.
Right.
They said, we did all that, but it's yours. Take it with you, but we still get to sell it on Xbox. Because remember when they announced that they still had it, Crystal Dynamics? All these stupid PlayStation guys were like, it's coming finally to PlayStation. The first one never came out.
No, and that's probably because since Microsoft still owns the IP, they can't just make a sequel. So they're like, why are we going to put this out if we can't do anything with it later?
Right.
Microsoft still owns it. So they can't just do whatever they want. And that would be the same situation here. But Take-Two was willing to foot the bill. Like, this is zero risk for Microsoft besides collect however much percent they get. Like, that's all they had to do. Just let them do it. But they didn't do it.
Yeah, well, it sucks for Perfect Dark fans like myself.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why they didn't just take the, I don't know. Like, it's already
They knew they were shutting down the initiative, so why didn't they just do it?
It's been in development for so long. I just don't understand why they would just not let that happen.
They sold toys for Bob. And they're currently working on something Microsoft related. So what was the big deal?
This goes to show you too that it wasn't a money thing, which we know anyway. They have like infinite money, but like, why would there's really no reason for them to cancel it. There was zero reason. They had an out. They could have just kept going with it, but I don't know.
You could have even negotiated. You could have said, you know what? We're not going to give you everything for this game, this particular game. We're not selling the IP and we're not giving you all the rights for this one, but we'll go 50-50. You make the game, get it out there, make us look good. Yeah. You keep whatever, half of whatever it is, but we still own our shit And if it works out, maybe we'll have you make a sequel with the IP.
Right.
You could have always negotiated. We don't know what those negotiations were because we weren't there.
Yeah.
But there could have been something.
Especially when it's already been in development for so long.
Maybe Microsoft has plans to make another one this year. Not this year. You know what I mean? They start making another one soon. I don't know. But as of right now, from what we know, it's dead. And I don't think it's coming back.
Which is a damn shame because we wanted to play it. I know not everyone.
Well, we were promised we were teased during the Xbox One era because remember it was going to be third-person Gears of War-esque Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
And then they finally announced it 5 years ago, officially. And then we saw gameplay last year, and now it's canceled. It's gone. It's just not fucking fair. All right, we're waiting for these games, and they're promising us, and we're not getting them.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why they wouldn't take a chance to get saved and salvage it when it's been that long already. It's already been years. We were promised this. So like I just don't get that mindset at all.
At least save it for the fans, man. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do.
Like
get it out the door.
What else are they going to do? When are they going to bring it back? Like probably never. Like that's going to be our mindset because how can you blame us? We kind of been let down at this point. You know, and it's
if
like
it sucked, they could have just blamed Take-Two. They could have just said, "Oh, they screwed it up, man."
Yeah,
like, they had a way out and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's up, man? We're talking about Perfect Dark.
Well, that's definitely more disappointing at this point because, you know, they had a chance and it didn't really, for whatever reason, like you said, we don't really know what those conversations or logistics were, but they didn't want to go with them. And it sucks because we wanted to play that game and say what you want about the one reveal, but that was just a reveal. Maybe it would have even gotten better. Like, I don't know. I liked what I saw. I think we were all excited about it.
I'm not a big fan of the parkour stuff, but it did look good for what it was.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. Like, I don't know how well that was going to go over, but I think regardless, like, you know, it sucks to see something that's, again, taken this long and it had a chance and it didn't get that chance, you know?
It's been 20 years since Perfect Dark.
Yeah, it's insane. 20 years this November.
Yeah. And we'll be playing it, by the way. We'll be doing the LAN party.
Yeah.
On the November 22nd.
We'll play it and be sad.
We're going to have the 360 LAN party on the 20th anniversary of 360. I already got the TVs and everything. We're good to go. So we will be live streaming that. An actual LAN party with us in the same room with several TVs. I'll probably have the camera just going. And by the way, by LAN party, I mean we're gonna actually hardwire link up all the consoles together.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun. No wonder Xbox is leaving to go to Tyson. What? We didn't really see gameplay, says Mental. We saw scripted sequence. It's ridiculous after 6 years of development. I know.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, I definitely would want. That's why we thought, oh, this year we're going to see more. We're actually going to see like real gameplay. Like we were excited.
It was supposed to come out this year. Hey, remember in January, all these guys were Perfect Dark and Gears E-Days this year. And I was like, okay, I guess it's this year. Then once February hit, oh no, you know, I don't see either one of those coming out. And then we got word that this game was canceled, and then we got word that Gears E-Day is not this year. Go back to Gears January, Reloaded. Everybody. All these guys were huffing and puffing. So.
Yeah, we would have seen gameplay at this point because it was supposed to come out, and you know, so we would have actually gotten more of like, okay, is this game really going to be worth buying? You know.
Hey man, I'm a fan of Perfect. Even if the game sucked, I would have checked it out. You know what I mean? She's a huge fan of Perfect Dark. She loves Perfect Dark. And she was excited. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if the game is going to be shitty or not. The bottom line was we were waiting for this game. We weren't
For a
waiting a
while.
year. We weren't waiting 6 months. We were waiting for 5 fucking years. And, you know, some of us before that, because you had these guys during the Xbox One generation saying, hey, it's going to be
gonna
like
come
Gears
out.
of War. It's going to
Yeah.
be third person.
We
We've been
thought it was
hearing
coming out
those
on the
that
Xbox
stuff
One
forever.
forever.
We
Yeah.
talked about it on this show when they
Yeah.
were saying that stuff.
Yep. That's what's disappointing.
And
They could have at
I
least given
even
it a
told you
chance.
guys, I was like, how the fuck are they going to do a third person Gears of War style, like Perfect Dark?
Especially when you have, you know, again, a lot of games that have come out that have kind of like already done that after Gears. Like not that specifically, but it's like it's already kind of been done. So it's like how do you keep it, you know, fresh? You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's the thing. We thought it was coming out on the Xbox One back then. We were like, oh man, this shit should come out soon.
That's
It
when we
shouldn't take
heard
too
that they
long.
were bringing this thing back
Yeah.
during the 1X.
Because, oh, great, you had it during the 360 era. It'd be great to have it during the One era. Nope, not at all. That's not what we got.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean,
So-
look, it is what it is.
I know what's done is done, but it is frustrating.
Well,
that it
what
almost
sucks
got
is they
paid.
told these guys to tell everyone that it was coming out this year, back in January, and then they cancel it. And by the way, it probably wasn't even polished to come out this year.
Yeah,
No
it could have
way.
got delayed. Yeah, maybe that was part of it. Maybe they're like, well, we got to delay this, but also, is it really worth to keep going? And that's
Hey,
what's
we'll never know
disappointing.
until they write a book about all this stuff. Like, this generation of gaming definitely needs a book written about it, because there's a lot of shit going on both sides of the fence. And somebody's got to cover it, because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on both sides, and it's crazy. Carlos,
Yeah, I
what's up,
agree.
man?
It's also like just a different, you know, a different wave of like, you know, this how things are going to be taken care of going forward and the future of stuff. It's very uncertain. So I think that's what gets us kind of more pissed off, because it's like, you know, we kind of came from an era where like there was, you know, mistakes in the past, companies fixed them. And, you know, obviously games were canceled. Even something like Prey 2 back in the day, that was canceled games are always going to be there. But it's just like, this has been more of like a really like shitty gen overall on top of cancellations, where at least if you had cancellations back in the 360 era, you're like, all right, like, you know, that sucks, but we got this and we have that and we have, it's like, you don't
Well, don't
really
you feel
have
like
that
they
right
were
now.
more far and few between back then? Like now they announce
Yeah,
something like so
yeah.
early and then cancel it. Back then they like once in a while they would show something and then it would get canceled. I feel
Right.
like that. I don't know if
You know
that's
what's
really
funny
how it
about
was.
back in the day? GamePro. They had a screenshot of Mortal Kombat 2 for PlayStation 1. And it said, you know, release date fall of, I don't know, 90 something, fall of 98 or whatever the fuck. Or no, before Trilogy came out, right? So like fall of like 96 or something. And we're like, wow, they're finally putting Mortal Kombat 2 on PlayStation. That'd be cool. Guess what? Never came out.
Nope.
It came out in Japan, but it didn't come out here. But they never say anything about it. It was just, games would just get canceled and that'd be it. They would just not come out. Now, like you said, they're announcing these games like 5-6 years in advance. It's like, man, you can't do that shit anymore. You know what I mean? Unless you're like almost done with the game.
Yeah.
That's why I've said it before, but I love how Nintendo does it. We didn't know Donkey Kong existed till April. It was in our hands in July. That's it. Like, just
Right.
do that. It's better. It gives you plenty of time to hype it up and market it, and then we don't get
And
disappointed.
I think they learned
We're
a
not
lesson a little
waiting.
bit from Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
Because, and again, that's another situation. Is that coming out this year? Because we're hearing that they're going to announce something soon, but then we always hear that about everybody.
Well, they don't have, all they have is Kirby's Air Ride and Pokemon, which is not enough for the holidays. Those are both like pretty niche in a way. Not so much Pokemon, but Kirby's Air Ride's not going to sell systems.
If they
I don't
close the
think.
year with Metroid, that'd be crazy.
That's what I'm thinking. Either early December, late November, they throw Metroid out there, and then that's your holiday game. Bundle it, do whatever you got to do, and you're good.
We have to wait and see what they do with that. But that's another game too. If they cancel that, that would suck. If they turn around and cancel Metroid, that would suck big fat ass. Because again, you promised that game like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Stop announcing this shit.
Well, I think, like you said, that's where they learned from it because they did that and that was a big mistake. And now, ever since then, they've been.
You know what it is? It's always like Microsoft. They always have to leak stuff, and it's not just the Xbox division. Microsoft leaks everything about every part of their freaking company online all the time. This is nothing new. How dare you, Frank?
What, you mean Kirby's Air Ride? Hey, I'll still probably buy it, but I'm just saying it ain't.
Kirby's Air Ride is it's overpriced.
I don't think like somebody's gonna go, oh my god, I have to buy a Switch for this.
Oh, you don't know this, Anthony? Kirby's Air Ride, $60.
It's $70.
I'm sorry, it's $70, Anthony.
Well, let me see. I think it's 70.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. When's that come out? October.
That comes out. Yeah, Kirby's Air Ride 70. By the way, when does that come out? It comes out soon, right? I forgot all about that.
Didn't Air Ride already come out? It's still 70.
No, Air Ride did not come out.
You're thinking of Forgotten Kingdom, and that game is $80 if you don't have it yet.
Oh my god.
Okay, but Air Ride, Anthony, you weren't even around for the torture for Air Ride. They had a 45-minute direct where they're just showing you cars, and you keep hearing the smashing noise, like boom, 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 and I'm like, please, someone just end the stream.
Oh shit.
It was a horrible 45 minutes.
I think I remember you mentioned
that 45 minutes made me not want to buy that game. And I'm not buying that unless that game is $10. I ain't buying it.
Age of Imprisonment doesn't have a release date yet, so.
Oh no.
What?
Well, they're gonna have to have a direct for that too, if it's coming out this year.
I really don't want to watch that. I'm cool with the game, but these individual games don't need directs. Like Splatoon.
I don't mind a direct, but Kirby's Air Ride didn't need a 45-minute direct. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, there's certain things I don't need one. I don't even think 007 really needed one today either. But
that was like a half an hour long too.
I don't even think Pokemon got 45 minutes, and that's going to sell a lot more than Kirby's Air Ride. I really do think it's because they're trying to keep Sakurai like happy because he's like the man for them.
Yeah, but he came out and said that he didn't even want to make that game. The higher ups wanted it. So he's like pointing the finger at them now.
That's not a good sign. I don't know. I want to play Kirby's Air Ride, but I don't know if I can.
I can't justify that price, man. Holy shit, that's a lot of money.
That is crazy. Because when you said 60, I was like, oh, 60 for a new game. That's interesting for Nintendo. And then I was like, okay, 70, that makes sense.
Dude, that game has got to be like $10-$20.
I say that makes sense as in for Nintendo it makes sense, but I understand why it's ridiculous in our head.
I'm a huge Kirby fan, and even I'm like, there ain't enough there for 70, I don't think. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really into it. I still got to get back to.
You already did.
You already did with that other one, the Forgotten Land.
I still got to get back to Donkey Kong. So.
Yeah, we all got to go back to that. Good old Donkey. I got to go to Kirby. I got Kirby on my stupid thing.
We only did the first couple levels.
Well, I already had the game, so I just paid the $20. She has it too, so we only had to pay $20 a piece.
Yeah.
To upgrade, which is bullshit. We already bought the game. It should just give us the upgrade, but whatever.
Apparently, the DLC they added like a whole bunch of stuff in that DLC, which I didn't even like look at because I didn't even play the first game.
I just want to play the game in 60 FPS. I'm tired of this 30 crap.
Yeah. Oh, did you see, by the way, people complained because do you know how we paid for the Mario Party upgrade?
Yeah.
For Jamboree?
So the Jamboree TV stuff was in 1080p 60 or whatever, but they never fixed the main game, even if you paid for the upgrade. So they finally pushed out an update like yesterday or today that makes it full 1080p 60 on the Switch too, if you bought the upgrade.
It was already 60 FPS.
Yeah. but I guess I don't know what resolution it was, but apparently it wasn't even 1080p. So now it is. Because people complain, they're like, "How could you not make the main game?"
Dude, Nintendo, they just need to like cut it out.
Well, that's why I'm glad they listened. Because back in the day, they would have been like, "Yeah, screw you. You paid. You're screwed." Now they're like, all right, we'll fix it. Please don't hurt us."
Well, they don't want bad press, so because the holidays are coming up.
It's a simple thing to fix. Like
Yeah,
literally.
but you know, at these companies, let me tell you something, okay? They're raising the price of all these consoles, raising the price of all the games. It's like, dude, just give us a fucking bone, man. Drop the price. You don't need an extra $20 for a Kirby upgrade, okay? For a game that should have ran like that from day one. You want to sell me DLC for $10? Great. That all the extra stuff. You don't have to bundle it in there and be like, hey, if you want 60, you got to pay 20, even though you don't want this extra stuff.
Right. They could have said, hey, you bought the system. Anyone who has a Switch 2, you get the.
That's what I'm saying. All these companies suck. They're all freaking milking everybody.
You know what's funny though? They knew for Pokemon they couldn't charge because the game was unplayable on Switch 1. So they're like, yeah, we got to just give this for free.
Well, what's with them like selecting like which ones they're going to charge for and which ones they aren't? They don't they don't even have anything in place for that. They're just like, oh yeah, 10 for that, 20 for this. That one's free. This one, it's like, what?
If it comes with DLC, it's 20. If it's just the visuals, it's 10.
But I don't want the Kirby DLC. I just want the game at 60.
Well, that's why they should give you the choice. That's what I don't get. Like, why not just upgrade the game for everyone, and then if you want the DLC, go buy it? Like, it's not fair that they're locking.
This company's getting revenge. I'm telling you. You guys don't believe me. Nintendo wants revenge.
It's their fault that the games couldn't run on the old thing, and then now we have to pay because they know that we want to, and we're doing it because we're like desperately want to play these games in good quality.
You had to pay because one guy had to go in the office at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning and change an INI file.
Yep, that's it. It just pushed the update out.
That's why.
Yeah, that's bullcrap. I think the performance shouldn't be locked behind an upgrade. The DLC, fine, whatever you're gonna do, that's fine. But let me play it in 60 for free. The Zeldas too. The Zeldas should have been 60 for free. We suffered with that Switch 1, and we own the game.
Well, the Hyrule Warriors they fixed that to 60 without charging anybody.
The
first one, definitive edition, which I still have to buy, and they won't go on sale. So on the GameStop digital store.
The Hyrule Warriors and Pokemon, they fix for free. Oh, and I think Splatoon maybe. I don't even know. One of those
Splatoon got fixed.
But then like you said, the other ones they charge you for, which is ridiculous. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there. But you're right. They should throw us a bone. They should be like, yo, you bought this system for $450. You could get the upgrade for free. It's not like it works on the Switch 1. You know, it's like we had to all go out and buy new hardware for this. So.
Or if they want to sell their damn subscription service, just say, hey, if you subscribe, you get all the upgrades for free. You know how many people would upgrade?
Everyone would get it because it's like then you don't have to worry about it.
And then if their subscription runs out or somebody kicks them out of their family plan, guess what? Nintendo's going to make that extra money because that guy's either going to get a new subscription or they're going to buy this stuff separately.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. Look at Amazon. Look what they're doing now.
Yep.
I had my own Amazon. When we got married, I joined her Amazon. Now they're like, oh, after October of this year, you got to have your own account. We'll sell it to you for $12.99 for the whole year, or $14.99 for the whole year.
So ridiculous.
But next year, you got to pay $200 like her. Or you could stay on hers, but you can only get free shipping on certain items and not every item.
Wait, but what if this even under the same address?
Yes. That's what, dude, it's so fucking dumb. Instead of just raising Prime an extra $10, this is what they did.
But if I order it through my account,
check your email. Make sure you sit down with your wife and you look at it together and you pick the plan for you, Chico, because guess what? You got to have your own account now. For the same house.
But I already have my own account. That's why I'm confused.
Well, who's the main account? You or her?
I'm the main account.
Well, guess what? She's got to go get her own account now.
but she never really. She always just orders through me anyway. Like it has my name on it and everything. It's just like,
all right, well then that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, all right, because how do they know it's for somebody else? That's what I was like. Are they reading my mind? Does Amazon?
Well,
know?
I gotta order stuff for me. She gotta order her stuff, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I get it. Especially when you're getting people like gifts and shit, like or something like that. And you don't want them to know. Like, yeah, obviously she's had to, but I think what she's done in the past is she's just had to buck up and pay for the shipping, basically. But like, if she has to do that anyway, then it doesn't really make or break. But that's still like annoying though, because if you're under the same.
Well, it might work out because if it's only $14.99 for the year, for 1 year, you can just give her a Prime for a year.
Yeah.
For $15, and then she can do whatever she wants. And then next year, when it runs out, just order under your stuff.
Yeah, it started with the streaming. It started with the streaming services. Now it's on Amazon. It's like you can't. You
can't win. Everyone wants money every 5 seconds. Right now, everyone's begging for money, and everyone wants money.
Okay, hold on 1 second. These cats are fucking.
So he is he's gonna go check his Amazon account now.
He's gonna go curse.
He's gonna sign up right here, right now, live on the air. This is what we give you here.
So you want to hear something else as bullcrap while we're on the Switch topic, real quick?
Fred, you got to tell your parents they got to get your own Amazon account now.
Yeah, I have my own Amazon account.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you got to tell them they got to get their own now.
My dad has theirs. My dad has his own.
Who's the main account holder, you or him?
Well, we have 2 different accounts.
No. Who's the main account holder, you or him?
Him.
You got to get your own account now.
We have the same names. I mean,
that's not how it works.
I do have my own account though, too.
Yeah. Well, now you can't join him anymore. You got to get your own account.
Yeah, I have.
You see how confusing this is, everybody?
It shouldn't even be a thing to begin with, but because they're fucking greedy.
It shouldn't. They should just raise the price and be done with it.
Like, yeah.
And by the way,
raise the price because you're going to get it because everyone wants Prime.
You know how
they're not going to get it.
You know how I sent back Gears on PS5?
Oh no.
Because they sometimes take away it was delivered too late as a return. So, bro, you know what I did? I said wrong item ordered, and I just wrote, I thought I was ordering this on Xbox.
That's awesome.
And they refunded it.
Did you keep a copy for the 5?
No, I sent all 3 of them back.
No.
Nobody came in. It was dead. Everyone was away because it was the final week.
Yeah.
For vacation, so no one came in.
I just thought you would have kept one just because it's just like.
Nah, I could get it on Black Friday for like $20. I'm not paying $40 for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be cheap.
Because it's 40 digital and physical, so.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah. I still got to play it on the 5.
It plays really well because of the controller.
Yeah, and the Pro is fucking a killer.
It looked good. It looked really good on there.
Did you try to, is it easy transferring like your stuff to one to the other? Did you do that?
You log right in with your Microsoft account at the main menu of the 5.
Perfect.
And you're done. And by the way, it syncs all your achievements and trophies at the same time.
Nice. That's interesting. It mixes and matches syncing. That's interesting.
Yeah, across everything. So,
wow.
Because your Microsoft, so it'll unlock your PC achievements, your
that's cool
Xbox, and your trophies.
I mean, that's honestly how it should be from now on. But like they don't do that with a lot of games. Like even COD, I don't think you get like I might be wrong. You might get the same achievements if you jump from Xbox to PlayStation or trophies or whatever. But
I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually cool. It's just a shame that we didn't get 2 and 3 with this, man. Like I'm still kind of pissed about
I think that was the buzzkill. They didn't give you 2 and 3 because I was ready to keep going.
Yeah.
Now I got to wait until PlayStation 6 Pro and then the Xbox, whatever the fuck, Lenovo, Asus. Cocky.
It's just because all these leakers kept putting this over our heads for years. Like, oh, the Marcus Phoenix collection, all this shit. And we just never got it.
That's another issue with the leaks that we keep talking about here. They keep leaking this shit out. And then they end up doing the opposite. And it makes everyone look stupid. It makes the fan base upset.
Yeah.
Stop leaking stuff. Everybody.
Yeah. It's just, and
dude,
also,
I was
don't take
ready
them
to
for
jump
face
right
value
into.
all the
I
time.
was ready to jump right into 2. I was like, all right, I'm done with 1. I'm ready to go to 2. Oh, guess what? There's no 2 yet. So
Gotta bust out your Xbox, play 2 and
well,
3.
they want to release them separately and make the money. Then fucking release it next month. Let's go, move it.
Yeah, because we waited how long for this shit to? I mean, Ultimate Edition already came out in 2015, right, or 16, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, just, I don't know. I don't know why it took them that long to even bring this over. Or they should have done 2 and 3 on Xbox again in the meantime, and then for PlayStation, just put out the whole trilogy, and then just boom, there you go. You can play all of them. The fans can catch themselves up for when E-Day comes out. Instead, it's like you're gonna have 1, and then
you're gonna have 1
like
and
2
then E-Day
essential
comes
parts.
out.
Yeah. Like I get 1 and E-Day are probably like married in that way, where it's like, okay, you get to see those events leading up, but it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense.
Here's the thing. On the PlayStation side, a lot of people say, "Oh, those PlayStation guys never played it." That's bullshit. Okay, because all the people that were on the 360 jumped to PlayStation, so they played those games.
People on PlayStation that I've been playing are actually good, so that they're not like noobs. Like they actually know how to play.
Lucius, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, I will say this too. Like you said, you're gonna have 1, and then E-Day is gonna come out.
Yeah.
After E-Day, I don't think anyone's going to give a fuck about 2 and 3 on the other platform.
No, I mean, honestly, and plus those games are going to play a lot different because E-Day is going to play more reminiscent of 4 and 5, and 2 and 3 does not play like 4 and 5 just because of those improvements that they've made. You know what I mean?
Fucking
like,
E-Day doesn't play like 4 and 5. I hope.
Well, I only say that in regards to like movement, jumping over barriers, like kicking people, like shit like that, like little features that they had, tagging grenades, like stuff that you didn't have in Gears 1. Because if you notice, you go back to Gears 1, it's very bare bones.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's just how it was. And it would have been interesting for Reloaded if they took that and like adjusted it a little bit. But I understand why Gears 1 has to stay kind of like how Ultimate was. But like, I don't know. It's just if they make E-Day a little bit less like, modernized, I guess, just to fit that like this is the prequel or whatever, like I guess that could work, but I don't know, it just seems like an odd approach to just do 1 and not 2 and 3 before E-Day. I don't know, especially when it's like you're trying to introduce it to a new player base. You're basically telling them to go get an Xbox, or stream it or whatever, but you can't even do that with 2 and 3. You can't even play 2 and 3 on PC properly. So it's like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. At least if they put 2 and 3 out Ultimate Editions, it would just be like, all right, boom, you can play it on everything.
You need an Xbox to play 2 and 3. You can play
361 or an X, basically.
Yeah, and you can stream. You could stream them on PC, I believe.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's it. I mean, there's just
can't play them on the Ally.
What do you mean you can't play them? Oh, they're not streamable or whatever, or they're not. Oh yeah, because they're 360, right?
Right. Yeah, you can't download them. You could probably stream them, but
you could stream them. We should test it on the Lenovo right here, right?
Let me. I wonder what happens if you type it into the Xbox app. Let me see. Gears 2.
You can't even stream from the Xbox app anymore. You have to go to their website now on your phone.
Oh, really?
Through the web browser, yeah. The actual app doesn't let you stream through it anymore.
It doesn't even show up on the app at all. Like you can't even like see it. Like it doesn't even exist.
I'm gonna turn this on. Let's see what happens.
That's hilarious. Cloud gaming. Let me see.
I played Reloaded on this thing. It was fucking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, if you type in Gears of War on this Xbox app, it's just Tactics, 5, 4, and Reloaded, and Ultimate Edition.
It's just inconsistent, Well,
yeah, why wouldn't they just put them out? It's the same thing with Halo 5.
Yeah.
Why is Halo 5 not on PC?
Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like you've added how much shit to Master Chief Collection through the years? Like,
It just had 5 to Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
I saw the stupidest thing ever the other day. So last week we talked about how Master Chief Collection's not play anywhere.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, see, this is why it'll never come to PS5 because there's all different game engines and they'd have to develop them all for PS5. And I was like, oh my God.
That's not how it works.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
They're moving everything over to Unreal, moron.
Well, and like obviously it works if they ported it all to PC and Xbox, all those games, like they work. You're not playing the 360 version of Halo 4 or
No.
whatever, right? Like it's its own thing. I don't think.
No, I'm pretty sure they specifically have that adjusted for that, you know, and it's just like, it's, I don't know. I just think I really would have liked the trilogy, but I mean, other than that, it's cool to see people play it again. But some people don't even realize that the game is 19 years old, which is kind of surprising. But kids weren't born back when this came out, so
Yeah.
it's, people don't believe it. It's kind of weird.
Did you know that Gears of War was featured in Die Hard 6?
It was in the apartment that gets blown up at the beginning.
I'm sorry, Die Hard 5, right? There's no 6. There will never be a 6. Oh,
Die Hard
look.
4, I think, yeah.
Oh, look.
Is it working?
I'm streaming Gears 3.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, look, I'm connected to my 360. Isn't that funny?
When you say, oh, look, and you just talked about Die Hard 4, I just thought about, oh, look, your 401k no longer exists. And he's just smiling.
Yeah, why? It has a bootleg picture of his wife that doesn't even look like, it's like a cartoon drawing of his wife.
It's not Holly. Yeah, that's not Holly at all.
And then, no, I just wiped out your 401k.
Yeah. Just no reaction.
He's like, I didn't want that money anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the end of the movie, he fucking told that guy, hey, can you put my 401k back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told the government, can you please undo this?
No, he told the guy, Justin Long, whatever his name was.
Imagine he forgot and he's all old and he's like, wait, I have no money.
Yeah. Please help.
Here, we playing campaign here?
So how the hell do you stream it on PC then if you can't use the app? You gotta do the browser?
That Xbox PC app thing, yeah, you got to use a web browser. But that thing that they're making, that app, that universal app, I mean, it's got everything ready to go in that app. But yeah, you got to use the browser on PC right now if you want. But yeah, it's a 4K 60 over here with HDR. You're good to go.
Nice.
Yeah, because the fact that like 2 and 3 still run in 60, or they gave them those upgrades with 60, is cool, because that means when you play it on shit like that,
it looks like a brand new game.
Yeah, like they still hold up, and I understand people would be like, well, yeah, like that's why we don't need them again. It's like, okay, but what about on other machines? What about on PC? Like, it would have been nice if that was the case. But
Yeah.
especially Gears 2, that's one of the best fucking sequels ever.
I'm going to go on a fucking massive rant here, Anthony.
About?
Hey, Phoenix, shut the fuck up and close. Okay. I will say this. Dom is fucking useless in the goddamn game.
In one?
He is worse than Sheva.
Yeah, the AI does not.
And you know what?
Improve.
I'm glad the fucking guy died. I'm glad his wife died, and I'm glad his fucking tomatoes fucking got squished. Fuck that guy.
Oh man.
Okay.
Wait, weren't those Marcus's tomatoes?
I think those are Marcus, right?
No, Dom did the tomatoes first. Okay, and then he died, and then Marcus did the tomatoes to follow the tradition. You don't even know your own game, Anthony. Okay. So fuck all these people and those tomatoes. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm fucking dying, and this guy's standing there. He runs into a brick wall half the time. He's not doing shit.
Well, you would think they would have improved the AI in the Ultimate Edition, because that's what this is. Like, why didn't they improve the AI?
He still gets stuck and he like dies all the time. Like he's horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
I lost a General Ram because this guy died, and I didn't have somebody to cover me.
I know, and you would think that if the AI was this bad in Ultimate Edition and they didn't do it in Reloaded, like why didn't they improve that? You know,
because it's the same thing. Microsoft made a video where they admitted this is Ultimate Edition. They just cleaned it up and upped the res. They didn't touch anything else really for the most part. But yeah, he is worse than Sheva. At least Sheva gives you ammo.
Yeah. Well, the down system is annoying. When it's just like, it's not like Gears 3 where it's 4-player co-op. It's only like, you and another person technically. I think the CPUs still get you up, but like, it's just like, yeah, It's really annoying.
Well, how can they get
And
me
it's-
when he's always down?
Well, yeah, when it's you and just Dom, that's why it's tough. At least when you have Barrett and Cole, which isn't the whole game, they can at least help each other up, but they don't help you up. If you're down, you're fucked. Like that's what's annoying.
Look how big that screen is.
That's nice.
No bezel.
And it has windows on it, which is nice.
No bezel. No bezel.
No bezel. There's no bezel in this library.
It doesn't look any better than Ultimate. Oh, wow. He's calling everybody out here. I was literally stuck on a Berserker says Mental for 30 minutes because Dom kept getting killed.
Yeah.
Hey, I got puffins now.
Aw.
Why is
And the
Microsoft
Dom
do
death
that?
sound. Oh, and it's just over.
Fucking Dom. What a piece of shit that guy is. That guy's as dumb as rocks.
Yeah, they were kind of lazy with that one.
Well, it's just like improve, like that shit you could just patch and improve, but they just don't do it.
Fred.
Yeah.
You got to go to work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All right. You got any final words before you leave, Fred? He's been quiet all night.
Yeah, sorry, I've just been doing stuff. But yeah, no, just I do wish Perfect Dark did actually come out. I wish it was actually true. They should just release it. Freaking pointless. And yeah. Fuck Phil.
Oh no.
My mask got ruined too.
That's okay. You can print another one out.
I need to print another one too. It's like a little.
Did you get it wet?
Yeah. It's like a little. If you can.
Ew.
Ew. It has mold on it, bro. Why is it moldy?
Looks like he has herpes.
It does. How did it? What
happened,
to it?
bro?
I don't know. It's
You
just been
wore it.
sitting
You
on my
should know.
chair.
You know he wore it in the shower and cried, so no one would see him
Yeah.
cry.
I took
Hiding
him
the
in the
tears.
shower with me because I like post him on the wall. Actually, wait, hold on. Before I go, I want to post on my friend.
Oh my god, that's a good idea.
There we go. My
He's
buddy
back
back there. That's the other Anthony.
Look at those Joy-Cons.
Those are nice.
Lenovo Joy-Cons.
Those
Yeah, I know.
Joy-Cons look freaking awesome, man.
They are good. You could change the color too on the light.
Wow, that's freaking cool.
Yeah.
That's way better than the Ally, I think.
And this has a kickstand. It's a tablet now at this point.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love this thing.
I like the Steam Deck, but the Proton is annoying because there's a lot of stuff it can't do, or that you have to like work around to get it to do.
Yeah,
And I get
no.
it's like a lighter system or whatever, but I'd rather just have Windows, to be honest with you.
That's why I got rid of that thing. Once I got this thing, I was like, yeah, I don't need it. I don't need the Steam Deck anymore.
There's no point in having both.
This is like remember I had that Surface. I still have it in a closet, the Microsoft Surface.
Yeah.
This is like better than that because I could just take this with me and dock it.
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice.
Wait, that wasn't actually Phil to Stevie Mac? I don't think so. Although you might see him get in a fight at some point.
Yeah, R.I.P. to my mask.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
Yeah, no. I was like, nope. I saw that when I came down here. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I'll probably new one out soon.
That's okay.
But yeah.
I don't know, Fred. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Bill.
I can see it a little bit too.
So I got that thing, that air fryer toaster thing for the shop. So like when we do that thing, that sleeping thing, we can actually make actual food now.
That's awesome.
And the LAN party can make food for that too now.
We can have Hot Pockets, which is so like perfect for a LAN party.
So listen, WWE, I didn't know this, but I have my Apple TV in the closet. It's been there for like fucking 5 years, doing nothing, dying. Apparently you could put a VPN on that thing directly from the Apple store. And then you can log into Netflix and get WWE on Netflix though.
Oh, good. So if we do want to watch it, we can.
Because people are saying, well, you could get a router and then upload custom firmware to it, and then you could get. I don't want to do all that. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I just don't want to do that. So I was like, oh, maybe I should get an Apple TV for the shop then and leave it there. Well, guess what? It said posted 1 day ago. There's a new Apple TV coming out this month or next month.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna update that one and see if this thing works.
Apple always put their phones and every new model of everything out in the fall. So that's
right, but they haven't made an Apple TV in like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, this one's from 2022, 2023.
Okay.
Whatever the
I
fuck.
thought they pumped them out every year.
No, because I was looking into getting one before the Hello Kitty game came out for everything. I was like, it was only on Apple TV for some reason.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
One
I hate
second.
that shit.
So they put it out on everything. So I never got one. But yeah, I was like, because I would look like, wait, is there a new one coming out? Because I was gonna wait and get like a new one, and it just they never came out with another one.
Yeah.
So it's weird that there's games exclusive to Apple. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
but like
they just have these deals.
Because they have that Fox racing game too, where you could be like King of the Hill or Family Guy or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like a kart racer, which I was hoping would come out on other stuff. And then they had a Star Trek game that was exclusive too, that just came out like a year ago for Steam and PS5 and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, yeah, for some reason I thought they just kept coming out with them every year, but I mean, I guess they probably just put out a 4K one, a standard one, let that go for a couple years, and then
That's what they did.
Yeah.
But the processor, they put better processors in them. They do the same thing with the Fire Sticks and everything, so they're more capable. Like the later they come out, so this new Apple TV might be much more capable. We don't know. So
they probably just has a better processor and a better this, a better that.
Last processing.
Yeah.
Last processing.
Yeah, I don't know. I never bought one. Like I said, I was looking into it, but then the games started coming out. The only games I wanted to play on it started coming out for other stuff. So, but that's interesting. I'm glad that there's a way to watch wrestling, because I was like, crap, we're gonna just. I mean, not that we watch every event, but it still sucks. Like, if we want to watch something, we're not gonna pay $30 to subscribe to ESPN.
Oh,
so,
man.
ESPN.
That's good to know that you can have a VPN on that thing. Maybe I'll get one at some point.
Yeah.
Just in case. Let's see. Looking at Twitter real quick. So before we were talking about the Switch stuff, and I realized something which I had known, but so I bought that Story of Seasons game. It's like Harvest Moon for Switch 2, and it was $10 more on Switch 2. And I was watching a video about it. You can put the Switch 2 cartridge in the Switch 1, and it will just download the Switch 1 version.
Really?
But if you put it in the Switch 2, it'll download the Switch 2 version. So they have like smart delivery for Switch, which I knew already, but it's just interesting because you could literally, so like if you're like, oh, I'm going to buy a Switch 2 later, well, you could just buy the Switch 2 version now, play it in your Switch 1, and then later put it in your Switch 2 and it'll work. But it's weird because it's the red cartridge, but you could literally just plop it in your Switch 1 and it'll work.
Wow.
Yeah. So I knew that, but it was just weird to see like
actually do
it. Yeah, you could do it. But they gotta figure out this upgrade thing because it's so stupid that these games cost more. Even third party games. That's a third party game and it costs $10 more just because the performance is better on Switch too. It's the exact same game. So, which I don't like. They gotta stop that. Oh,
Yeah.
RWK's leaving. Later,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Thanks
Yeah,
for coming in.
RWK.
When Perry comes back, I'll be right behind him.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get to work tomorrow.
Yep.
Unfortunately. But I didn't tell Anthony I got a new job.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
I think I might have saw that in the chat, but I don't know. I didn't know like updates with it.
Yeah. It's like a warehouse job, pretty much.
You got stuck in the air.
Yeah, I got stuck in the air today. Because the
Stuck in the
machine
air.
broke down as I was putting away a pallet.
The Big
and I
Joe.
was stuck.
Oh, Big Joe. I remember that.
You're Big Joe.
Yeah. That was
What's
Best
Big
Buy.
Joe?
That was like Best Buy's
That was
like
Best Buy's.
forklift. you had to get Big Joe certified.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
the
a
stupidest thing I ever heard in my
Jesus
life.
Christ.
I'm so glad we don't have to deal with
It
that
just used to
anymore.
be like a little thing that would lift you up so you can get like the TV from the second thing. Yeah. But I know in warehouse you can deal with like, a lot larger because it's a fucking like a full on warehouse. Like the Best Buy warehouse is nothing compared to like what you're dealing with.
You could probably fit like 3 Best Buy warehouses in this warehouse I'm working at.
Yeah.
It's like this place is huge. And I was like stuck like 60 feet in the air. So that was fun.
Is it like orientation or
Huh?
is it like orientation or did you like start?
No, I started. Yeah, I started
Okay.
like literally this week was my first week, like actually like without like out of training, like literally like almost like taking my training wheels off in a way. Like, I just
Yeah.
like, all right, go
What
do
can
your
you
thing.
do? Yeah.
Yeah. And it just like it was just a freak thing. Like it was just like the machine. Like I think there was like a glitch or something. I forgot what the fuck they said. It was something technical or something. And they just had to like, like bring me down manually. There's like a little emergency switch. Like actually it'll just start bringing me down like slowly.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to do it from the bottom, which I don't know why that's not just at the top. I can bring myself
Yeah.
down. Like
It's like a Resident Evil puzzle. Yeah.
like that doesn't make a goddamn bit of fucking sense.
Nope.
But yeah, they just figured that out. And then yeah, just got a new machine and continued on trucking.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't happen tomorrow, but
Yeah, no.
should be good.
The job kind of sucks, but I mean, it's decent pay, so I can't really complain about it right now.
You like it better than dealing with people
Oh yeah. I don't have
besides
to
the
deal with
warehouse people?
not dealing with customers is a very, very huge plus.
You're just counting inventory.
Yeah, pretty much just like pallets come in, I put them where they need to go, and then rinse and repeat. Nothing crazy. It's just like mindless work, but sometimes it could just be a lot of labor and all that crap. And like these past couple weeks, I've been getting up at like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning to go to work.
Damn.
Not this week though. I'll have to go until like a little bit later, but still, it's just like I have to be kind of well rested while I'm operating these machines.
Yeah.
It's not like Hannaford where I can just half-ass it. Like,
Yeah.
it's expired food anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. Fuck them.
Wario says Nintendo updated the Game Boy Advance app to support 1080p handheld mode now. I guess for
That's
Switch
cool.
2 or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
So that's cool. I just saw that when I was scrolling through here.
Let me get 'em. Ooh, I might buy Baldur's Gate 3
Nice.
because it's on CD keys. The deluxe edition's $58, and it's originally like $89.
Wow. Wario also says they added Forsaken 64 to the Switch Online, which we knew about. So to me that seems random, but okay.
I mean, we're not complaining about it, right? I mean, it's something, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope
Let's
they.
see.
Do you think they'll add Metroid Prime on the GameCube thing or no?
So I actually just was talking to
hope
Perry
so.
about this the other day, and I was like, "How come they redid 1 but they didn't do 2 and 3?" And he's like, "They're probably just gonna add it to the GameCube." And I
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, you're right," because then
Yeah.
they could just be lazy and not have to remake it,
Mhm.
which sucks. But hey, if that's the way we're gonna play it, then that's fine. As long
Yeah.
as it runs good on there, which it will.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
So,
Fred, before you go, can I ask you a question?
Sure, I have an answer.
Do you like games or do you like corporations?
I like games.
There you go. So Perfect Dark shouldn't have been canceled because you wanted to play it.
Yeah, I wanted to play.
Whereas you don't want to defend a corporation for canceling it because.
No.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah, no, I wanted to play the game.
Do we like games or corporation? You know what? I should put that as a poll before Fred leaves. This way, Fred can see the results.
The poll.
Do we like games? Do we like games or corporations?
Games or corporations?
No one can replace
Pick
my
one.
Phil.
What happens when Phil Spencer's not there and they don't do his Xbox shit anymore? Then who are we going to defend and stick up for? We won't have a great game to play.
How will they get?
There's so many great games to play.
I knew you were going to say that.
Play. Who's a corpo in the chat?
I know there's some people in here that are, probably, but they won't say.
So they canceled Perfect Dark. So let's stick up for the guys that canceled Perfect Dark. Forget about playing a fun game, or even if the game was not going to be fun, forget about playing a game. Let's stick up for the corpos.
Corpos.
Unless they're paying me, I ain't lying for them.
Fred's got to go to sleep soon. We got to hurry it up. Get the votes on in. Let's go. Move it.
Come on, vote, vote, vote.
Get your votes in, guys.
Anyway. Just something I thought of when I went into the other room. I was like, wait a minute. Are we defending Microsoft canceling this game?
Hell no.
Because they're our favorite corporation? Or are we defending them for canceling this game because it was going to be dog shit? Because at the end of the day, as a gamer, I still don't have a game in my hand.
We lost.
And don't forget, too, everybody who's like, ooh, they're only saying this about Xbox. When we found out they canceled Jumping Flash, we went crazy on Sony.
And Twisted Metal, by the way.
Yeah,
yes.
Metal. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And if Nintendo canceled
and
Metroid,
by the way, we did have
crazy
people fucking defend Twisted Metal being canceled, which I thought was fucking ridiculous. You can't defend that.
You can't. Nope. You can't.
We have a few corpos in the chat.
Well, those few corpos in the chat that voted for that, guess what? You lost just like Xbox, because that's the end of the poll right there. 71 say they fucking want games, 29% they want corporations. There you go.
Which
at least they're being honest.
Might have been trolls.
Well, at least that 28% knows that they don't really play games. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If you're gonna defend a corporation
Talos,
like that, and
take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
Take
What?
care, man.
Talos.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
If you're gonna defend a corporation like that and you're not on the payroll, there's something wrong with you. That's all I got to say about that.
What happens when there's no more Xbox? Then what's going to happen?
Oh. Well, we didn't like Xbox anyway.
Well, we didn't like Xbox anyway. We were always PC guys.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen.
Even if
you
I
could see
played
it a
the
mile
game-
away.
Yeah, even if I played the game and it was shit, at least I was playing the game. At least it was a game.
At least you have a game that's shitty,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
still out. Look at the last Perfect Dark. The game's not that great.
No,
But you still have another Perfect Dark game to play on your 360. You know what I mean?
it was something.
At least give it a chance.
You didn't get a chance to vote for it. It's all right. You already lost. Just like Xbox, Dreadpool, you already lost.
You already lost.
But don't worry, the industry's changing, so you still won.
We're changing in Jurassic Race.
Why is Nintendo doing so good? Oh, well, blah, blah, blah.
Well, the industry's changing. What?
Except for them. It's
Nintendo's
actually-
doing good, and they're still ripping people off. It's the
'Cause they-
primary definition of a corporation.
They know that they'll be around long after everyone else is gone, so they could just constantly rip us off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo, they got they're next, buddy. They're next on my radar.
Yeah.
All right, Fred, you're gonna go play Helldivers on Xbox, like a little schoolgirl,
Oh, of course.
and we'll catch you tomorrow or whenever I talk to you.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Good night,
See you, Fred.
everyone.
Good luck.
Bye.
See you, Fred. Good night.
Night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
left us.
actually. The fucking ODST thing happened while I was away too. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, let me fix you. You're far away. That might be
It
my
cost
thing. Here.
$15, so I didn't buy it.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
I already bought
I'm
the
not-
game. I don't need no fucking Halo thing. What's that all about?
No, I just thought it was cool. I mean, ODST is dope, but
It is.
Yeah, I get not spending 15. Yeah, like if that's the case, fuck that.
If it's like
And it's like
$5, I'll buy it.
And it's like a battle pass, I think, too. So I don't know if you have to unlock
No.
them or they just get it. I don't even know. I didn't look into it
If
enough.
you just take my money, just give me it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it's the thing now.
Well,
everything's gotta be a
Helldivers.
pass.
Speaking of Helldivers, they sold almost 1 million copies on Xbox, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's good because now Sony is more likely to bring other games over. They're gonna make money. That's free money in your pocket right there.
It's just printing money, man. That's it.
So that'll be good for them, I guess. Depends on what game will be ported next.
I don't know.
And Gears of War, I think it fucking flopped on PlayStation, if that's led to be believed.
Really?
I think it only sold 600,000.
I thought it only sold like 250K.
How many sales?
Because
Gears?
that's what I always say, man. Like, people went from 360 to PS5.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people already played that game. And plus, all
That's
these
true.
PlayStation guys were liars. They always had an Xbox laying around.
Yeah, if anything, like the people that are buying it on PlayStation, some have never played it before, but I think also some are just like, oh, like I remember that game, I'm going to play it because of
Right.
nostalgia, So maybe they didn't play Ultimate Edition, so now they're playing Reloaded. So
We bought it for the
Yeah.
novelty because it's like, wow, you actually have a competitor's game now, a top game on the competitor's
Yeah.
platform. It's insane. It's like when they put fucking Mario on, when they put Sonic on fucking GameCube, it was like, holy shit.
yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Sonic
am I looking
Adventure
at?
DX is finally on GameCube. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's just shit that you never thought would happen, and I think, and like we said, I think for E-Day they're just gearing up, like, hey, day and date. Like,
That's gonna be
you're
day and
be able to
date.
Play that.
All
Yeah.
these guys are like, oh, it'll come like 6 months out. No. That's day and date, buddy. And there's not going to be anything wrong with that at this point.
I don't think so. I mean, listen, if you look at it like this, it's just, if you're trying to gauge the audience and seeing how, like, if people still want Gears in general, you're going to put out those feelers on both sides just to be like, okay, how are people going to receive this? And then by the time E-Day comes out, you have your, hopefully your most polished edition, and that's going to be it's going to be a representation of how Gears the brand is now, because we really haven't had Gears 5 since 2019. Like, we haven't had a Gears since 2019.
Yeah, that's
So
bullshit,
it's
man.
like
It's almost
it's
10 years
bullshit.
ago.
Yeah, dude, like that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, like let's just go and get on with it and show people that maybe they didn't get a lot of interest in this one because it's an old one, but like that's what you have to kind of do. You have to make sure you're giving that stamp of like, this is how Gears is now. And again, it just comes down to the design. Like, will they actually put some thought into it and make it a good, faithful prequel, sequel story, whatever you want to call it.
It's funny because Microsoft did the only official thing they put out about the numbers is so like Microsoft. They said thank you for 1 million players, but that includes all the
Yes.
people that got it for free if you
Yep.
already had it, and they included them. It's like, come on,
It's
like,
such a company thing. To
I
say.
know.
Yeah, but how many were sold only on PlayStation? I think
They
that
didn't put
number
it
got
out.
out.
well, they didn't put anything official out. Like they just obviously they're
All
not
right,
gonna
man.
say.
You got to look online because somebody fucking posted the number. I saw it
yeah,
before
but
I came
people
on here.
always like put.
It's been
that.
about a week, so maybe we do have more accurate numbers. I don't know.
Yeah, it said it flopped on PlayStation. So I want to know what that number is.
This guy says in the first 6 days it sold 117,000 copies on PS5.
Okay. So
If
maybe
that's to
plus
be
a few
believed.
more of that. Maybe give or take.
I'm not saying how much it's sold in general. I just want to know on PlayStation. How many fucking PlayStation fanboy idiots ran out there and bought it? Like me.
Fanboy idiots.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up, and that's the only thing
Anthony,
I could find.
I was being called a pony for the last like 7 months, right? Maybe
Yeah.
longer. But a guy came in the room last night and said, "Oh, is your Xbox fanboy podcast canceled? Was it ended?"
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "Oh, so now I'm an Xbox fanboy. Okay."
It's funny how that works both ways.
I'm a fucking pony on Monday and I'm an Xbox guy on Tuesday. Yeah, all right. What am I?
Okay, here it is. Gears Reloaded has sold just north of 250,000 copies on PlayStation so far. There you go.
Okay.
That's the
You're
number
right.
I saw.
Yes. Just north
So
of
No, it's been
Helldivers
out
did
for
better
about a
on
week.
Xbox than Gears did on PlayStation.
Yeah.
All right.
Which
That's all I
Helldivers
wanted
is,
to
again,
confirm.
like a newer game, so I feel like you're gonna get more people to buy that like right away, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Helldivers sold 926,000
Yeah.
copies in 6
Yeah.
And
days.
Sony's going to see that
sounds
and be
about right.
like, we're going to put more shit on there.
Yeah.
So there
That's
you go.
nothing to sneeze at.
That is nothing not to sneeze at. The game's a year and a half old and it made that much money. And that doesn't even include all the DLC they probably made. That's probably why they threw Halo DLC, because they're going to sell the game. And on top of that, they're going to sell Xbox characters to Xbox people.
Dude, the
Makes sense.
Xbox websites like don't know what they're talking about. The article says Xbox's PS5 strategy pays off as Gears Reloaded easily passes 1 million players in under a week. That's Steam, Xbox, like everything, but they think that's just PlayStation. Like,
Yeah,
these
they're
guys
trying
just,
to butter up Xbox for everything. It's just not the case.
yeah,
They didn't lie, but they're buttering it up. Unless
Yeah,
you
they're
look
like-
into it.
yeah.
I think a lot of people are waiting for Gears to go on sale for like 20. Well, I mean, this always happens around Black Friday. People wait for Black Friday. So usually like the end of summer, early fall, like no one's buying really anything. A lot of these games, like even this game, Chronos, the sales numbers won't be that high because people are going to wait.
Yeah,
They know they're going to
will.
be half off on Black Friday.
We say this every year, but
Every
it's
year.
true. You guys think we're making this up, but it's true. People literally just stop buying stuff. And when you've worked in retail in some regard, you could see that. Some people think it's obvious, but isn't as obvious, but it is. I mean, it's like, people just wait. And if you really think about it, like we don't really have that much more longer till Christmas. A lot of people are starting to save their money now, and they're not just going to buy a $75, $80 game right
And
away,
I guarantee you, if Helldivers goes on sale for the Xbox Black Friday sale, you're going to sell even more copies of Helldivers.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So, if you thought that was something, they'll hit 1 million.
Yeah.
But now Sony's going to be like, okay, we know live service will hit. Let's try a regular game.
Right.
That's going to come. YouTube put me Amos. Always hit the live button. Make sure it's red and always hit it if it's not red.
Yeah.
You don't want to get behind.
Let's see here. Are there any other stuff to talk about, really?
I was just looking before.
Well, my timelines are all fucked up because the algorithm. I could still log into my old Twitter account, but I can't like post anything, but I could still read everything. But the algorithm is all fucked up on the new account because I don't have anything like, you know what I mean? Like I haven't been on there in 12 years. That's the problem.
There's no interaction.
Right.
I saw before Wario put up that they updated the Switch Game Boy Advance app. It runs at 1080p now. I guess for Switch 2.
What the fuck was it running at?
I don't know, 720. Like, I don't know how they couldn't have it running at 1080p.
That doesn't
before.
even make any sense.
But all week, that's what I was saying. Like they fixed Mario Party, they're fixing this. Like they must be just.
I think
fixing all this
Nintendo's
stuff.
on some fucking crack at this point because I don't know what's happening.
Well, it's pretty embarrassing that it wasn't running
Yeah,
at
because
1080p.
I thought this was all running already. Like,
oh, you know what it says? Okay, it says Game Boy Advance NSO app updated Nintendo Classics includes button remapping 1080p handheld and the GBA boot up sequence. So I guess because the Switch 1 doesn't run.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
hold up. We got a super chat from Venge, but it's 99 cents. He didn't write anything.
Oh, well, thank you. We got to fuck you,
Thanks.
Jason. Appreciate that.
Listen to me. I got new super chat sounds, and I might play them for the sleepover thing. Now, here's the thing for the sleepover. Let me like his thing. Really quick. I could put scary stuff. Can I only do one sound, Anthony, or could I do different sounds?
I think you can do different sounds and it rotates.
Oh, okay. Because I should totally put Kincaid screaming.
Oh God, how am I gonna sleep through
I
that?
got to put the Marvin screaming for sure.
Yeah, because that's what I know is that it's like I don't know if you can like cycle them in a certain order. I just know that it's just random sounds. So as long as you load them all in, it should cycle them.
And I got the other one that's scary. It's scary, but it's like not scary. Is it? Oh, okay. You could probably hear this, right? Can you hear on my soundboard? I'm not playing nothing now, but if I play something, can you hear it? Or you have to watch the stream for a second to hear it.
I don't know. Play something.
Yeah, just test it with something.
Oh, it's not coming up because I have to find it. Hang on. Where the hell is this thing? Where is it? Okay, here it is.
Where is it?
That's why I said it that way.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
No.
No, okay. I know the chat here. Why don't you go in the chat and listen to it for a second, okay?
Oh, I heard that on the stream.
Okay. Well, let Anthony get in so he can hear it.
Let me see. I'm waiting for it. I'm live.
I'm going to play it right now.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
I got that.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Did a lot of AI stuff before you left or while you were gone. There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, if I could rotate a bunch of different songs when people donate, I think it'll be very successful.
Even if it's like little clips of the songs, right? Like just little things.
Yeah, because I have a full song for that.
Yeah.
Can you put Achy Breaky Heart in there?
I can make an AI version of that.
Yes.
Or else we're gonna get thrown off the stream for playing that song a million times.
Yeah.
That is such a shitty song.
It is.
It's like one of the dumbest songs ever. Your dog will bite my leg. Like, who the fuck writes that as a lyric?
It doesn't make any sense.
That's like the dumbest song ever made. Like, I don't know who paid for that, and the record label is proud of that shit.
It sold enough, I guess. I don't know.
You're talking about cancel Perfect Dark. They should have canceled that song.
Maybe the whole album. I don't know. His
Imagine
whole
the
career.
executives in the office listening, and they're like, "We can't sell this shit." Like,
Yeah.
crazy. Who's gonna buy this?
Well, what year did that song come out? I gotta look it up.
90, like
Bro, that
3,
motherfucker
4,
had no talent.
2, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1992.
Okay.
But back then, maybe could fly.
And Miley Cyrus came from that man, so I guess we have. Him
Well,
to
she
thank for
sucks too, so he's got a history of giving us some crappy shit.
I think that song only did good because he was like a hot guy. You know what I mean? Like that in
he's
quotes, like,
the
ooh,
guy.
he's like like a heartthrob or whatever.
He was married already. I guess it didn't
Yeah,
stop him.
Chicks don't care. They're like, ooh.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh,
oh,
they
we'll buy
don't
your
care
album.
unless they're married to the guy.
Yeah,
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 that's exactly right.
makes sense. Checks out.
Dude, he's 64 years old. He's so old.
He's not old enough.
Oh, wait. Okay. So he was not married in the only year he was not married was 92. He was married from 86 to 91. And then he got married in 93 until
So he found someone through
2022.
the achy breaky era.
And then he got married in 2023. So the only year since
He's always
1986
getting
he was
married
not
in the
married
threes,
was
this guy.
92.
What's going on?
Yeah. He was literally single when that song
Did he get
came
married
out
on the
only.
same day he got married in 1993 and 2023?
Probably. That's hilarious.
What? I don't know, guys. That's one of the fucking dumbest songs ever made.
It came on one of the playlists that was playing in like one of the vehicles that we were using to go to set, and
Oh,
I was just like,
man.
oh god, it's like, please,
You can't escape it.
yeah. 80s, 90s, and today.
I used to have a freaking rat tail, Stevie Mac, when I was a kid, not when I was an adult. That was like the in thing back in the day.
I remember it was popular. My friend had one.
Yeah, the 90s were very interesting for that reason.
Well, this was the
Fashion.
80s where I had the rat tail. Dude, my first day of school, they put me in a fucking white suit. They called me Miami Vice when I went to school.
They put you in a white suit. Who?
My parents, they put me in a fucking white
Oh.
suit.
God damn it.
I
look
had
like
the jacket and
Kingpin?
everything. I got a picture of it somewhere. And I had
gotta
the
see
fucking
that.
rat
That's
tail. They
hilarious.
fucking called me Miami Vice. They dressed me up like fucking Crockett.
You're gonna start your own promotion at school.
Yeah.
No, Crockett from fucking Miami Vice.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you
I
Crockett and Tubbs.
promoter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I figured you were mentioning. But yeah, that's
Oh, I got pictures, Dreadpool. When I find them, I'll put them on here.
insane.
Yeah, the teachers called me Miami Vice.
You probably got home like, yeah, get me the fuck out of this suit.
It was white jeans and a white suit jacket or whatever. That's
It was
the
a
80s
crazy
for
time
you.
back then.
Huh?
It was a crazy, beautiful time back then.
You know,
Wonderful.
I love Miami Vice now, the TV show. But when I was a kid, I used to turn it off when it came on. I would wait for it to come on just to watch the flamingos, and then I would change the channel. Because there's flamingos in the intro. So I thought that was funny. But dude, Miami Vice, I have it on Blu-ray, okay? Each episode is an hour long. It's like watching a fucking movie. Like Michael Mann knew what the fuck he was doing with that shit.
It's on my home theater, I think. You gave it to me.
I didn't give you all of it because I didn't rip all of it, because ripping Blu-rays is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It was a nightmare ripping Battlestar Galactica Blu-ray.
It was a nightmare ripping. I'm still not even done. The Twilight Zone, the complete series.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that's a lot.
Mental, take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
Take care, man.
See you.
Yeah, I'll find those photos. I'll send you the photos when I find those. I have them.
That's hilarious.
Don't kill this man.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell your dog to bite my leg.
Why is that a lyric? Can I ask you why that? What sense of that? Did they run out of stuff to write?
Yes.
I wonder if like I wonder if he wrote that or he was just like
He's
someone
so
else wrote
dumb.
the
He probably
lyrics.
did write it.
looking it up.
Yeah, like did he have collaborators on it? Because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of these artists have collaborators. They don't even
Anthony, if
write.
they handed me
No,
that
it
piece
was-
of paper, I'd be like, I'm not singing this shit.
It was some other guy that wrote it.
Oh yeah, what's his name? He dumb as rocks too.
Don Von Tress.
Google him and
should
see what he
see-
looks like.
You should see this guy. He looks like Gandalf. He's
That
like a
guy wrote
wizard.
it.
Yeah, you see him?
Can you just Google? You can tell your dog to bite my leg.
Yes.
Where are you sending this?
Hold on, I'm sending it in the messenger.
Just Google that line and see what the hell comes up.
Okay, first let me send you this. That's the man that ruined our lives.
That guy?
Yeah. You can tell your dog to bite my leg. Stop biting legs, puppy training. That's the first thing they
Stop biting the legs.
wait. Oh my god. This is
that
a
Reddit?
Reddit post.
Here we go.
I think my dog bit my leg during a walk today. Advice appreciated. Oh my god. I noticed when we got him, he initially lived to a. Let me see.
That's amazing.
I didn't know why he stopped walking, so I took him to a hiking trail and quickly learned he still was able to walk. Let me see. I want to see where he bit my leg.
If your dog bites your leg, why are you running to Reddit?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, eventually,
First
without warning, he sped up and he either nipped, clawed, or bumped my leg purposely. It wasn't painful, but something probably bit me. I kept pulling, and he tried a second time, and I turned around. Was he a shark? I turned around to see what he was doing, and then nothing happened. No growling, no barking, or nothing. Then he finally walked away home with me.
Dude, when you said shark, I'm thinking Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon 4. And then there was a big fucking shark. Hey, we can't say that on TV. Oh, there was a big darn shark.
I just found that these Reddits are amazing. How this one says, "Help! My dog has been biting people on the back of their legs." I have a 3-year-old corgi. And he's normally the sweetest thing. When around people, if they do certain things, he'll go berserk and bite them on the back.
Yeah,
of the
because he doesn't
leg.
want you fucking around in his own territory.
Certain movements, someone stepping on something like a stool, and some noises like laughing or yelling trigger him. He'll go nuts if I do it. That's never bitten me. He's done it a few times now to other people, usually breaking the skin. Please help. Not sure what to do.
Please help.
Bite the dog's leg.
Dog's
These are
fucking all fucked up.
Oh wait, here's another one. Please help. My dog keeps biting other dogs' legs. So one of my dogs likes to bite legs when you run. He even does it to people, like a little ankle biter. It never hurts.
Now you need to look up. Has anybody ever told their dog to bite somebody's leg?
Maybe a fucking
No,
a shepherd, right?
Just read the next
looking
ones.
it
Come on.
Okay. More results. Puppy attacking my legs. Says your dog fake bite you. Dog bites arms, feet, and legs when playing. Oh, this is a good one. My dog bit neighbor dog's legs. What do I do now?
What do I do now?
Yeah, fix
You
your
move.
fence. If I was a neighbor, I'd be terrified for my dogs. That's what he wrote.
Well, then you know how you feel. And what are you posting?
Help needed. My dog randomly goes nuts on our walks and starts biting my arms and hands. What kind of dogs are these people?
He gets so excited to go outside and just starts biting shit.
Oh, there's a video. Wait, that's so weird. The dog's just standing there and it just goes and starts to.
Because all these
Turn him-
dogs are
I'll be
fucked
right
up.
back.
These
Yeah,
dogs
what
are
the
all
heck?
wired weird.
4-month-old dog won't
some people
stop
get
biting
certain
my
breeds.
leg.
They're like, oh yeah, no, it's cute. And it's like, yeah, but you don't know what comes along with it. Like,
What to do when your dog bites? How can I discourage play biting? Ooh. Some of these are gross. Neighbor's dog bit my calf through my pants. Ooh.
ow.
I don't know.
That's what your neighbors end up taking you to fucking court over dog shit, which I would never want to be in that position.
Help, my dog bit me yesterday when I tried to hold him back. He scared a poodle.
Well, yeah.
What?
I feel like anything scares a poodle.
Dog bites and grabs our legs when we try to leave. Oh, here you go. This is exactly what Perry said. I bit my teething puppy back. He bit me pretty hard while playing, and I yelled, ow. Then I pretended to bite his little leg by putting my teeth over his wrist and made a nom sound. The look on his face was hilarious, like a mixture of confusion and shock. Then he turned to a wiggle monster. Ew.
What?
I need to tell Perry that one. That one's pretty good. I don't know. There's so many. I can't believe there's this many Reddit things about like dogs biting people.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Help, I don't know what to do. Someone help me.
Some people are dumb. Dog bites when she gets overly excited. Well, yeah, you're riling the dog up. What do you think's gonna happen? It's
Yeah.
like the dog's just
They
laying
are
there.
animals at the end of the day. Like, they will do shit that you're like, why are they doing that?
Okay, so someone did what you said.
What?
The article says, I bit my teething puppy back. He bit me pretty hard while playing, and I yelled, ow!
It's a
in all
puppy, you
caps.
dumb fuck. I'm talking about an actual dog.
He said, then I pretended to
Not
bite
you.
his little front leg by putting my teeth over his wrist and made a nom
Okay,
sound.
why would you do that? And why would you post about it?
Because it's somebody's nuts.
Remember, if you need help, everyone, don't call 911. Just fucking post on Reddit.
Yeah, just go to Reddit.
It's awesome.
A lot of people are really stupid on here. Like, the guy was like, when my dog gets excited, it bites. And it's like, oh, you're riling the dog up. Like, what do you think's going to happen?
No, you shouldn't bite anybody, right?
I don't know. But yeah, there's a million of these articles. And they're all stupid.
More like farticles.
Yeah. Well,
How
now
do
you guys
people
got a
fucking
whole...
put their clothes on? You know what I mean? I don't understand this.
I
go to Reddit
don't
first.
know.
Help, I
Or
can't figure out how to put
asking
my
for real
clothes
help.
on. What?
No, they go to Reddit first before asking for real help.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like, how dumb could you be? Like, do you not know how anything works? I don't know. But all because of Achy Breaky Heart, you guys got a whole rabbit hole of dog things. So there you go.
I don't know.
I hope you're all pleased.
That song still sucks.
I'm looking on Twitter to see if anything happened while we were on here. It's all the same stupid stuff. Apparently, I have good sources that say there's a Nintendo Direct next week. So if I hear that, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
But the guy's always right, so we'll see. It might be next Wednesday or Thursday. So as
Think
soon as I
Metroid?
find out, I hope so. If they're gonna do a direct, they better show it or
Yeah, 'cause
update
what
us or something.
Yeah, give us some kind of update.
Maybe it'll be Zelda for Axel.
Zelda, Metroid, and Mario just turned 40, and they didn't even he's turning 40 like any minute now. What day is he supposed to turn 40? Let me see.
Well, there was a rumor that they were going to do that Zelda collection. Mario collection or something for the 40th.
Yes.
Who the hell
Oh,
knows?
September 13th is when he turns 40. So that's next week. Okay, so that makes perfect sense then.
Okay.
This is all lining up to be correct. So let's see what they do. Definitely going to be something Mario related, I would think. But we'll see. So I will I'll tweet that out, and if it doesn't happen before, if we do the show before it happens, I'll let you guys know when that's going to be.
Right.
So
Nah, well, we'll see.
You know, it's always going to be like 10 in the morning. So
Yeah, I hate
and they're gonna tell us at 2:00 in the morning the day before.
yeah.
They give you like 7 hours to know when's happening.
Dude, I woke up. Anthony doesn't even know this. I woke up out of nowhere, and I was like, "Oh, the Kirby Direct is in like 20 minutes." And Wicked Hot was like, "You covering it?" And I was like, in my head, I'm like, "I'm not even fucking awake, man." And then I'm like, "All right, I'll just do it."
Didn't you not go to sleep from the night before?
Yeah, I slept for like an hour or something, or I don't fucking remember. Whatever. Maybe I was up the whole time. I don't remember. Anyway. Dude, I covered that thing. It was a piece of shit and it took forever. It was 45 minutes for Kirby Air Ride. Horrible. And you just kept hearing slamming because they kept showing you the new cars or whatever. Like, you know, in Smash, when they show the new character, that was the same exact noise. Boom. New car.
Yeah.
Boom. New car. Boom. And then all of a sudden, it fades to black. And then it comes back. And it's like, Starman has arrived. And I'm like, who the fuck cares, man? Nobody cares about this shit. And they just kept going into detail about the cars and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
That game doesn't even use buttons, so you automatically go forward. Like, what is there to talk about?
What the hell
You
is the
just
point?
steer. You just steer. I don't know. They got to put the old Kirby's Air Ride on the GameCube.
They are. They showed it. They showed it in the direct, but they didn't say
Yeah.
when.
I'm just wondering when they're going to do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll find out. I woke up in so
We'll
much.
see.
Whoa. Are you reading that, Stevie Mac, from Vince McMahon's Reddit?
Yeah, that might be on his Reddit.
Oh, Anthony, you didn't even know this, okay? Unless you watched Sheep Pop last week.
I did actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about Grand Theft Auto McMahon over here?
Grand Theft Auto. Are we talking about the guy that almost killed the other guy?
No, GTA.
No.
Vince McMahon crashed his fucking Bentley and got
Oh, wait,
arrested.
okay, so I didn't see that part. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that part. He got arrested? What
He
did
was
he crash
speeding.
into?
He crashed into another person. He was
Well,
going
was
over,
he going
it was in the Merritt, what was it, Merritt Express or something over there?
Does he
Merritt
still have the
Parkway?
mustache?
Merritt Parkway in Connecticut. He went over 90 miles an hour, crashed his Bentley, totaled it. He almost killed the lady in the car. This guy's always going after women. Right?
Did he have
Can't
the
help
mustache?
Yes.
He what?
Yes.
He
He
did.
had the
had the
mustache.
I don't think he had the mustache.
Oh.
He's got the skunk look now, the Pepe Le Pew look. Have you not seen a picture? Man, it's like you went to another country for like 5 years.
I know. It
He
feels
looks-
that way.
He looks so bloated and gross
Can
now.
you send
from
him
that-
this while we're live here?
Yeah, from the one from the
I gotta send
The
him
last
the AI
documentary.
photo that I made.
let me see if I can find that photo of him from the documentary.
Just
That was
type in
Hulk
Vince
Hogan, right?
McMahon skunk. Oh, I got
That's not gonna
I got the picture right here. Hang on.
wait. Wait, I typed it in and it came up.
Oh, you got it?
I can't believe it came up. The skunk. It worked. Literally cannot believe this worked, but yeah, I'm sending it.
He crashed a 2024 Bentley. You know how much that car is?
A lot.
Like 500 grand, maybe more.
Yeah.
I can't believe it came up when I typed in Vince McMahon skunk. Like, how's that possible? Did you post this?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have a mustache anymore. He just has the ugly hair. Look how like bloated he looks though. Like he
Oh
looks like
man, yeah.
all jacked up.
Vince McMahon's God.
He doesn't even have that little like thing on his chin anymore, like his little dimple that he used to have. It's just
Oh,
gone.
because he had a facelift again.
Yeah,
And they must have filled that little crack.
he filled it with cement.
Unless he fucked his fucking chin or something shut. I don't know. Well, here is pictures from the accident.
Why? Why is he? Wait, it doesn't even make any sense. The tires inside the car with him.
Hang on.
Okay,
I'm almost done with these accident photos.
Some of these look hilarious, like legit, but the one with the first one doesn't make any sense.
Chat room, do you want to see the Vince McMahon photos from the crime scene?
Can you please show the last two?
He had like a
Because those are
5-star fucking
absolutely-
rating when he crashed his car. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the helicopter's on him.
And by
shit,
the way,
military.
he was escaping the police when he crashed.
Wow.
He had cops following him, and then he crashed his car.
Okay, well that looks like a
The second to last one that you sent, I could tell you why he crashed. He's not even driving in the photo. The other guy is.
Yeah, like, this guy is driving.
Here, you drive. The dog's just like, I don't know how to drive. This is so great. I love that picture. He's not even... Oh, you crashed my car, man. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Bro, he totaled that car. So he has to go spend another $500,000 to get a new car.
I mean, that's nothing to him, but yeah. Why did he let the dog?
Imagine spending. You could buy a goddamn house with the money he spent on that car. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, that's insane. And it's like nothing to him.
Nothing. It's like
Nothing.
500,000's like $5 to this guy.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Here's the actual
Make it all
picture.
back somehow.
He's so screwed up. He thought the pug was a person. He's like, you drive.
Well, and then one picture, the cops are after him. Okay, here's him fleeing the cops. Dude, they arrested him. They actually booked him. He had to pay bail and bond and all that bullshit.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
It's not like it worked. I'm the owner of the WWE, and they're like, "No, you're not. You're going to jail."
You're not.
He's not. He's not the owner anymore. His tricks won't work.
His tricks won't work.
This trick. I could get you tickets. Oh wait, no, I can't.
No, he'll be getting the ticket today, sir. I don't know. Isn't that crazy though?
That is nuts.
He was speeding. The cops chased him, and he kept going. He kept evading the police. He crashed into some lady. Then he was arrested. Again, I don't know. This guy's going to be in GTA 6 if he keeps it up. I wasn't driving my dog. Imagine if he crashed the car, quickly grabbed some lady's dog outside and put it in the front seat. So yeah, that happened when you were gone.
I didn't know. Yeah.
I didn't know either. We read the article. I think Nick brought up the article. And I was like, yeah, I heard he crashed into some lady's car, but he's had car crashes the last like 5 years. Like it's nothing new.
Yeah.
But then Nick was like, oh no, he was evading police. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, they handcuffed him, they arrested him, they booked him. And I was like, what?
You're going in the slammer.
Oh, he loves that. We all know about him now. We've known for a while actually, but there you go with McMahon. And The Rock. Let's talk about The Rock really quick before we go.
The Pebble.
The Rock is no longer buff.
From his UFC movie.
No, it's not from the UFC movie.
He looked a lot thinner in the trailer that I saw. So
yeah, but he had okay. Listen, he filmed that when he was still buff because that movie was filmed like a year ago.
That's fair.
If you look at him in February, when he was at Elimination Chamber when they did the Cena thing,
he still looked, you know,
he was jacked up. This guy looks like fucking Al Roker now.
I saw the best comment ever. So his picture was on Twitter and people were commenting like, "Oh, he looks like this, looks like this." Some guy writes, "He looks like a guy who doesn't want his heart to explode at 55." I was like, "Yep."
Okay, but listen, that's what we're hearing. I heard that a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't realize how drastic this was. We had heard that he had heart issues. But we weren't sure. But this completely almost confirms that because you can't go from that to this.
Yeah. That means this whole time we haven't seen him, he's been off.
Unless he's making an Al Roker biofilm. I think we've pretty much seen the end of him in the ring.
That's crazy, man. Just how different he looks.
He's no longer Tiny from Clay Fighter.
No.
Now he's Taffy from Clay Fighter. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but we had heard he had cardiovascular issues. I can't confirm that, but I mean, just look at him. That screams he was using roids, and then something happened, and he stopped.
Yeah.
So there you go. And he hasn't been anywhere near the wrestling ring, even though he's part owner of the fucking company. This guy hasn't been around it at all.
Yep. He's probably getting his health in order.
Probably. We'll find out sooner or later because someone's going to interview him. Probably Ariel Helwani's going to be like, we got to talk.
Yeah.
As someone comments have said, he is now known as the Pebble. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you some info. Back in 1999, when the Big Show came to the WWF from WCW, him and The Rock were in the corporation together, but The Rock never liked him. So Big Show came out and said, he's not The Rock, he is the Pebble. And that line never hit until fucking 26 years later.
Now he really
or
is.
24 years later. Just crazy.
I mean, he doesn't need to be buffed to voice Disney characters, so he's good there.
He's about to win a fucking Oscar for this other movie.
It looked good.
Yeah, it's based on some UFC dude, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope he wins so you could fucking stop acting. Come back to wrestling and fucking tell us what's happening.
Yeah, you can only put your heart through so much, you know?
Well, if this is the case, then he's never going to get a final match, which sucks.
This article claims that he lost 60 pounds and it was for the new role, but they might just be saying
he
that.
filmed the movie while he was still in WWE.
That's what I thought.
Well, maybe another role then? Like a new one?
Well, I mean, the big rumor was he was always going to win an Oscar for playing a former president. There's not many of those you can pick from, Anthony.
That's true.
And that guy is dead ass skinny. So there was a rumor that he was going to do that, but that was a rumor from years ago.
Yeah.
So maybe he's doing that. I don't know, but I think it's the heart thing too. You never know.
Yeah, I think it's his health. He's getting older. You can't put that
And
on
he
your
just
body
walked right away from WWE when he's part owner. So I don't know what's going on there. Something's up. So I think it's more of the heart thing than
yeah.
Maybe they're giving him a Global Globe because that's it. a Global Globe, Golden Globe, and that's it.
Yeah, because see, like
Global Globe.
This article makes no sense. I found another article.
Because nobody knows what they're talking about.
Well, it says he transformed his body to play the MMA fighter, but it says the movie premiered Monday night.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm saying.
How would he lose the weight? Like that makes no sense. It's completely wrong.
The movie was already filmed when he was in WWE.
Right.
Because they showed clips of it.
It makes no sense.
WWE didn't show clips of it, but I've seen clips of it prior to WrestleMania.
Yeah, this is definitely wrong.
It's not like this guy filmed the movie. Yes, it was this Xbox. Only 4 games.
Yeah.
This guy, he already did all that. He did the movie already.
Yeah, these are all clickbait. Fitness experts say.
It's muscle. He lost muscle. He didn't lose no fucking weight. That's muscle.
Yeah.
He's got AIDS.
Let's see. This says he was asked to get. This article says he was asked to get bigger for that role.
Yes, and he did.
So, right.
I'm telling you, he's either playing Al Roker or he's got a heart problem.
Wow, it says at one point he was eating 8,000 calories a day. How ridiculous that
probably
is.
blew him up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe he said, fuck this, I'm just going to take Blue Chew. I don't need to do all this extra shit.
Man, that's crazy.
All right, I think we're going to run because there's not much to talk about here. Anthony, would you want to say anything about your trip?
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, it was a long 2 weeks. But it was very fun. You know, we got a lot of great stuff. We got it all done. We got the army over the hill, so to speak. We got everyone, you know, pretty much got everything we needed to. We didn't really have to cut a lot of stuff out for time, you know, but time is definitely not on our side as far as just like how much time we had to film everything. But I think we still managed to do it, and it was a good time seeing all the original actors that we could get, and all of them are really nice. You know, they kind of appreciated stepping back into the role one more time, where people actually really cared, you know, to see that. So I think that meant a lot to them. Yeah, the cinematographer was great. The team was great. You know, you kind of have to get to know everybody during this like quick process. So I feel like by the time you meet everybody and you get to know everyone, it's over, you know? So, but it was a really, I learned a lot from this experience. And, you know, while it was very tiring and I'm still kind of feeling the exhaustion from that, you know, it was definitely worth it. And Utah was really cool. There's so many great things to see out there visually, and the environments were awesome. So yeah, I think fans are gonna get their money's worth. You know, they made it possible. And you know, you also gave the glimmer of hope from you know, from the actual actors as well. You know, from the fans, that like, you know, people still actually want to see something, you know, with them. Yeah, everyone was just a really good spirit with it. They knew what it was, you know, they knew we were independent still, even with, you know, a bigger budget. It didn't really, it's not really big in the grand scheme of like movie making, you know. So we did a lot of stuff, you know, so we did it safely, but we did a lot of stuff that was, you know, DIY, as far as like, you know, trying to travel, wear multiple hats. You know, you don't have extra hands on set all the time. Where any other production, you'd have like, you know, 15 or 20 people. You can be like, all right, your job is just to do this. But everyone pulled their own weight, and I think it was, yeah, overall, I think you guys are going to be excited to see some of the stuff that we got, because it's really cool. And we're keeping some stuff under wraps as far as like, you know, pictures and stuff like that. We got a lot of BTS stuff, but that stuff is just going to be, you know, under lock and key until we're able to release it, so we don't spoil anything. But I think the plan is to get all the episodes out by March or so. So, you know, that's just up to Andrew and him editing and stuff like that. But we got some great stuff. So I think fans will be really feel like they're their money was well spent. And these guys, in between, acting, they took a whole day to sign all the posters, all the perks, everything that people got, like they really took the time to do that in between. It was an off day, quote unquote. It wasn't really off because it was like they had to also do a bunch of stuff. But I think, while the night schedules were a little tough, I think we got some really cool stuff in there. And I think we have some really cool, moments that will give fans a cool nostalgic feeling, and just kind of like a send off of like a certain era of Resident Evil, so it's no surprise, judging from the crowdfunding image, that yes, like Wesker is back somehow, some way. That's not a spoiler, that's on the poster. So we kind of like took a story and continued it forward, basically. Like what would happen if this happened with our original characters now, post RE5, post Village as well in the timeline. So it's an original story, but I think people are really going to like it, and it definitely feels like Resident Evil. It's written by a Resident Evil fan, someone who really cares about the story and the lore, so I think it's in good hands. And yeah, it felt like a month to be honest, but yeah, it was a very long 2 weeks, but I really enjoyed my crew. I think they respected my approach to it and everyone else's approach. And, you're not going to be everyone's favorite person when you're an AD on set. You're kind of managing everybody. You're kind of babysitting, making sure everyone's doing the right stuff, making sure everyone's onto the right thing. It's a lot of logistics, a lot of moving parts. So as long as people liked how I approach things, hopefully I'll be back for another project, whether it's another Resident Evil one or maybe something else that Andrew wants to direct that isn't Resident Evil. You never know. But yeah, I think my job was to give him what he needed to do his job, which was to direct. So it was definitely a great experience as a filmmaker. I will say that as well. Not even just a Resident Evil fan, but just as a filmmaker. And yeah, everyone was great. Charlie, Greg, Linda, Annie played Jill. We had somebody else play Jill, obviously, because Inez wants to stay private. And we obviously had Eric Pirius come back as Wesker, and he looked the part and he acted very well. So we also had these stunt teams too, because obviously, they're not doing their own stunts, obviously. But the way that we had different things getting shot at two different times, we had stunts over here in one corner, and then we had the actual other shots that we were marrying in the other corner. So you would shoot up to that point, and then like the stunt team were just so fucking cool to work with, and it was awesome to see them practice all that stuff. I never worked with like a stunt team before, and it was actually really cool to see that be done safely, obviously, and very rehearsed. So we made sure nobody was getting hurt. Yeah, it was just really cool. I feel like if not everybody was pulling their own weight, it would have been a lot more tough to get done. And I think we thankfully had a team that knew what the objective was, knew we only had 14 days, technically 13 days to do everything. So yeah, overall long-winded reply, but it's been a hefty 2 weeks. So I'm going to do like a little show that kind of goes through my experience and thank yous and everything. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably be up next on the channel before anything else, RE9 or anything else. So, because I got to kind of write my thoughts out now while it's still fresh, So yeah, it's good to be back home though. I miss my cats. I miss being home, and just going to get back on the content. Going to start working on, obviously, like the new channel, like the third channel, like playing other games, finishing up Twisted Metal, stuff like that. So it's time to get back to what I wanted to do right after I got this PC built. So yeah, just stay tuned for Resurrection. It'll be released for free on YouTube first quarter of next year, hopefully for the 30th anniversary. I think that's the plan. I don't know if that's confirmed yet as far as date, but I think that's when Andrew wants to put it out. So yeah, a lot of big milestones next year, and RE is hitting 30. So I feel like this is a nice like little bow to tie on the 30th, from a fan's perspective. And of course, this is not official. This is all fan film, but we're trying to do something different than Hollywood studios. So hopefully you guys like it.
Something different.
Something that's actually, maybe in the lore of the games. I don't know. I feel like that's a hard one for them to get. So something different for Hollywood anyway. But when you're going back to City of the Dead, I will probably return to live streaming next week, so I will return with that stream. I am also going to be starting The Evil Within as well because that was voted on, so I got to start that. Which I haven't played that game in like 10 years, so that will be fun. So
The Evil Within.
I like you were just putting JR in front of me the whole time.
Okay, that looks. You should show those guys a picture of that and be like, "We got to get this guy."
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah. Oh man, gotta get JR in there. SIB, what's up, man? He's getting up for work now.
SIB Studios, what's going on? He's getting up for work. Well, he's gonna have to watch it on the replay because we're about to. I'm not going to bed. I got to cook dinner because I'm very late for the show.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what more stuff comes out between this week and next week, but we at least are getting some stuff to play, so that'll be cool. Gotta check out Kronos at some point, and then you got Silent Hill at the end of the month. I don't know if that's gonna be good.
Silent Hill, fuck.
Silent Hill, fuck. Made by the same people that did RE3 Remake, Neobards. Everyone's favorite developer. So
I didn't even know that.
yeah, Neobards is making it, not Bloober Team. A lot of people think it's Bloober Team. It's not. They're working on one. And so the people responsible for
They're making the
Reverse,
actual good game.
yeah, Reverse, fucking Resistance, Reverse, and RE3 Remake is their track record. They don't have a amazing track record. Me and you and Frank, I think, like RE3, but not everybody. But regardless, I think people are a little cautious of that because
I
they're
might
like,
have my wife play that game. I don't even know.
well, if you're gonna game share it, then I guess check it out. Or
No,
if you
no.
wanna
I
play it
mean, I might have her play RE3 Remake, not fucking Silent Hill.
Okay.
She's
Did
not
she
gonna
play
that
too?
shit. No, she not. She did not play. Listen to me. The only Resident Evil she played was 7, and she's at the end. She's at like the cruise ship, and she gave up because she said, "I hate this game."
That's the worst part of the game is the cruise ship.
So
I feel like it needs to end before the cruise. Like it kind of overstays its welcome.
yeah.
It's like you don't need that section in the game. I would gladly play a version of that game without that section in it. So I don't blame her for stopping. But yeah, I mean, it's just the pacing doesn't really make sense at that point.
Well, I told her to
in
go
my
back
opinion.
and stream the rest of it and finish it, and then start playing the other games. So,
Yeah,
let's
she
see.
might like Village more because Village is a little bit more like straightforward, if that makes sense. Like it's a little more like it doesn't jump around. You're just going to different houses, basically. Like house leader 1 dead, second house leader dead, third. You know what I mean? You're kind of going in a row. Where RE7, it's like, all right, you're doing the different areas of the house or the mansion like you would in the first game.
Right.
But then all of a sudden you're in this cruise ship stuff, and it's like, okay, this doesn't even. I don't really need to play as Mia. I don't really need to see her like perspective. But maybe that's just because I didn't like Mia as a character.
The fact that they
much
let
anyway.
you choose your wife or that other lady, I was like, this is stupid. He's here because of his wife.
Yeah. I choose Zoe every time though because I hate me. I'm like, Mia, you're so annoying. I'm just gonna heal Zoe instead. I always like her reaction. But yeah, obviously to get the trophy, you gotta do them both at different, save points. But yeah, it's just like it's a stupid thing that they did in that game. But yeah. So if you don't like Silent Hill F, just wait for Silent Hill 1 remake. We know they're working on it. It's exciting that they're working on it. That's cool.
I can't wait for that game. That's gonna be great.
It's just going to be a couple years. Like, I would be surprised if we got it next year. I feel like that's like a 2027 game.
I want it now.
But yeah. But if they want to capitalize on Silent Hill, yeah, they're going to keep them coming out. So
Yeah,
But
keep
yeah,
them
so-
coming. I want that first game, man, because the other one's way outdated. We need a new one. And they did a great job with 2, even though it drove me nuts. And this Kronos game I was playing earlier, fantastic game. Everyone should go out and buy it. I'm
does it
gonna
have
buy it.
navigation?
I'm gonna buy it,
Does it have easy navigation?
dude.
Is it like
you're
Silent
good,
Hill, we were getting
Anthony.
lost?
Anthony, you're good. Just trust me, you're good. It's gonna be
Okay.
fine.
I'll trust you.
It's not like
I
if
trust
if
you
I was
before
playing
anyone
for,
else online.
I was playing for 2 hours today straight. Okay,
Yeah.
That should tell you something. I can't play a
On
game for
PC?
more than 5 minutes. Yeah. I can't play a game for more than 5 minutes if it sucks ass.
It's very, very true.
And you know that. And I wasn't complaining about nothing. And by the way, you can actually figure stuff out on like Silent Hill. So
Yeah, you kept going. You weren't really getting stuck, and that's
I
what
got
made
stuck
me
once,
interested
but
in
that's
it.
because I didn't like go the other way. And I was like, oh, okay, I should have gone here.
Still, it wasn't for very long. Like
But I
Silent
wasn't
Hill,
cursing
you're
the
just
game
like,
out like I did with Silent Hill for like 25 hours, screaming and yelling at
Yeah.
the TV. I'm going to send you something, Anthony, okay? And this way you can try to see if you like this game first.
the demo.
If I could find you. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in the anniversary chat. There you go, Anthony. Check that game out. See if you like it. I'm waiting for a trainer to go up. Any questions for us before we leave? We'll give you guys like 2 minutes. It's been a long night. It's been a long week for Anthony. He's got a long week coming up. He's got to sleep.
I gotta sleep and then just start.
He's got to clean up the cat shit. His whole basement's filled with cat shit. It's litter everywhere. He's got to vacuum it.
God.
He's got the dump truck coming tomorrow to help him.
It's gonna take everything.
He filled the whole basement with litter before he left so that they wouldn't have to change it.
Yeah. Honestly, I had to have my parents or Nick actually help with that. They had to call the dump truck of litter, basically. No. But yeah, that's gonna be that, and then trying to think of what else. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, just a lot more stuff came from Gamescom, basically, and I know you guys already talked about that. So
I'll be honest, I can't remember a goddamn thing.
Me neither.
Yeah,
That's how fucking great it was.
I mean, there was a lot of different like some announcements, but like the biggest thing, like they saved Ari for last. Obviously, we knew that.
Oh yeah, that whole bullshit.
Yeah. So I think there's going to be, I don't think, I mean, really the next like event, unless they do like Tokyo Game Show, because I know Capcom's going to be there. And then I know, they might do like one more state of play this year. I don't know. Or they might just wait till the Game Awards, really. So, but yeah. So I think if anything, we'll just hopefully get some good games. We got Chronos out now. We'll see how Silent Hill is. And then October you got Battlefield, so that's going to be cool. I think after playing the beta, like I'm going to get that because I think a couple of my friends are getting it, you guys are getting it. Yep. So I think it just kind of makes sense because I really don't know about Call of Duty this year, I'll be honest. A co-op campaign is tempting. It does sound cool.
Well, I still got Game Pass until April, so we're playing Call of Duty co-op one way or another, and that's it.
I mean, you know me. I usually game share that with my dad anyway, so I will be on Call of Duty just to
get
check
your dad
it out.
to play with us. We should do it.
That would be cool, but yeah, he's like, oh, I'll just play campaign, But I could play with him in campaigns. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I gotta play Gears with him. I gotta play COD with him. I'll probably set him up with Gears tomorrow, if anything, or Friday. We could jump on and start playing.
What will be your game of the year so far? Says the Milkman. You answer that. I'll be right back, and then we'll end it.
What the fuck came out this year? I think right now I'm really enjoying Donkey Kong. But I haven't finished it yet, so I can't be like, oh, that's, my number one. But I really like Donkey Kong. Obviously Mario Kart came out, that was cool. I didn't play a lot of like the top hitters, I really just playing a lot of old stuff or older stuff. I don't want to be that guy like, oh, I'm playing old stuff, but like
he said this year, so
yeah. Yeah, I can only really say like Mario Kart I really enjoyed. Donkey Kong I really enjoyed. Like I think the biggest like burst of energy that I put into new games was once we got the Switch 2, because that was like, we had to pre-order it in April, or not pre-order in April, but like we saw the announcement in April and then we had to wait for the pre-orders. You had to like struggle to get that. Like I feel like the beginning of this year has just been like kind of like, for me, I haven't been getting all the top hitters. Doom, I didn't get a chance to play, so I got to play Doom because I was waiting for my new PC, and then now I have it, so I really don't have an excuse.
Yeah. Doom is good. I beat the story of Donkey Kong. I got to go back and get all the bananas, but I think that's my game of the year, Donkey Kong. It's
Yeah,
just
I've been
so
really
good,
enjoying it.
and it's so refreshing, and it's so different, and it's so good, man. I can't say enough about it. I hope it wins game of the year because I just love, like, I loved when Astrobot won, not because I'm a pony, but because all these companies come out with these huge budget games and spend years and years, and then
Yeah.
little Astrobot just comes along and wins.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what I
It's the
hope.
shit you never expect, right? It's like, I really like that, and I think, we just needed a refresh with Nintendo, and I think Nintendo gave us that a little bit,
They're slowly like getting their crap together. Like they're updating stuff and they're putting out games and
on it. It
uh,
runs pretty good,
yeah,
like their 007 is actually coming to the Switch too as well, which is interesting,
yeah.
I wonder how that will run,
So is
but
Star Wars Outlaws is coming out in like a couple weeks.
yeah,
Doesn't look
yeah,
great, but hey. But
yeah.
I think if Metroid comes out, you might have a run for your money.
Metroid, I know like people love Expedition. I didn't play that. I understand it's a great game. I understand it's from a smaller studio and they did really well, and that's great for them. Don't I
I
just
don't
didn't
think it
play
has
it.
the reach though, because Game of the
Right.
Year is supposed to be something like that everyone can play. It's like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I think that game's too niche to win. It might win Best RPG, but I don't think it's going to win Game of the Year. I really think Donkey Kong has a shot.
Yeah, I don't see why and like you said, if Metroid gets added to that, it's just going to be an added thing of like, okay, yeah, now they got a few contenders up on the board because we knew they were going to stagger out releases a little bit,
They put
but
something
yeah,
out like every single month because it came out in
yeah,
June with Mario Kart. July was oh wait, when did the Switch come out? Did it come out June? Yeah, June 5th, right?
Yeah.
So July was Donkey Kong and the Mario Party update. August we had Kirby and something else I don't even remember. September, is anything coming out in September for Switch? Maybe
that I'm
not.
not sure.
October's
Yeah.
Pokemon, November's Kirby's Air Ride. Like they have a pretty good lineup of stuff. So
Yeah, we kind of needed something in the middle of this year because there's just a lot of like just bad news on the gaming side,
yeah.
this year. So, yeah, unfortunately, when I look back on that, I'm like, damn, that kind of sucked. I did this come out? When did it didn't come out this year? It came out last year, but Killer Clowns was fun. I wish you played that a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't think that was this year though.
No,
I
that
think it
was
came
I
out.
think that was 24.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
I really think Donkey Kong has a shot and I hope that it wins just because it would be so funny after all that. Oh, and I know Ghosts of Yotei is coming out and that's going to be in the running, but I don't think that's
yeah,
going to be game of the
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to
No,
get it, but
definitely.
it's going to win.
Yeah, MGS3 came out, but that's a remake. They're not going to put that in.
Or something else. Oh, Borderlands 4, but that's not even going to get close. It's not even
Yeah,
gonna go near it.
I know there's a lot of Borderlands fans out there, but like I said, I haven't really
I'm going to
played
play
since
the
2.
game, but I know that it's not game of the year material.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I think that Donkey Kong has a good shot. Ghosts will probably be in the running. Claire,
yeah,
whatever, will probably be in the running. The whatever expedition
yeah.
stupid thing. Uh Mario, I don't know if Mario Kart would be in the running.
Nah, I'll probably win Best Racing. They always do that.
Yeah. Dreadpool, I did not watch that. I'll watch it after this. I'll see. Power Wash Simulator 2 is taking gold. Okay.
Yeah, they have that on the Switch thing. And they still have like the Switch 1 version of some of this stuff. And it's like, like
You know, Switch, now that we can actually look at the eShop, they have some really good sales. Like I've been getting stuff for like super cheap on Switch, like digital.
yeah, yeah. No, I've been keeping an eye out on that. Like I got all the REs and they went on sale, and
Yeah.
now I've been kind of just like now that I have like a console that can go online, I'm like, oh, let me pick up stuff here and there. That's like even like the Spyro trilogy was tempting, the Crash trilogy. I was like, oh, these things are always on sale. I might as well
I
just
had to
get
put
them,
my pizza in.
Oh, nice.
I got that Red Baron pizza in the oven right now.
That's my
sounds
favorite
good.
pizza right there.
Yeah.
Do you get the deep dish ones?
No, I don't. I got the. She usually gets the brick oven one.
Yeah.
But DG didn't have that one, so I just got the original crust. So I'm gonna try that out. But dude, that brick oven one, I can't even believe that's fucking frozen pizza.
Yeah.
Tastes really good.
Yeah, I
Really
I
good
eat them a
fucking
lot,
pizza
sure.
around here.
Yeah, I usually go to like I usually get like the big boxes, like the variety. Like Sam's has it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like it's like half plain, half pepperoni is the box, so you have like an option,
You gotta try the pizzeria that Fred goes to.
Oh, so good.
He brings us
Yeah, I
pizza.
wasn't there when you guys tried it last.
Yeah, you gotta, next time you come up, he's gotta go get the food. He's gonna get the food for the fucking sleepover, this guy.
Yeah,
All three
well,
nights we're getting that goddamn pizza.
Well, now that
Yes.
some more stuff is getting settled, I'll let you know what works for me as far as coming up there in October or
Yeah,
something
let
like
me
that, So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out for you guys so we can get like a heads up and stuff like that.
Dude, we're getting that pizza. I don't give a shit. That's like the
Yeah,
greatest pizza of all time.
It
Almost.
really is.
Almost.
Well, for up here,
Almost.
it is.
Nothing beats Village Pizza in Mamaroneck, okay? Just gonna say that. Now, that's pretty damn good. The guy that Fred goes to.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you for being on, Anthony. It's great to have you back.
Yeah, thanks, man. It was good to be back and kind of give you guys an update. But yeah,
Hell
it's cool to be back and just getting back in the swing of things. And the fall weather's already kicking in, so it's kind of like it's coming in fast. Really, I mean, it's still summer,
Dude,
but
the whole
goddamn,
fucking year flew.
the whole year flew, and now we got how many more? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just checking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16 more Mondays until Christmas. Look at that.
God damn.
It's coming around the corner. It's
Son
coming
of a
right around the
bitch.
corner. Son of a bitch. But yeah, it flew by. And the weather over here, usually it takes a little bit to break, but it's already getting like chilly at night. So yeah, it's creeping in. So we got our Nightmare on Elm Street box sets to look forward to. Just remember, that's going into the account at some point. So we got to be ready for that.
My fucking wallet's not ready for it.
I know. I feel the same way, dude. But I'm like, oh, I already have it pre-ordered.
Really quick, I just want to thank. Before we go, shout out to Sir X-Man. Okay, this guy's been dealing with a lot of stuff. We made his night really great last night, so shout out to him.
Yes.
Shout out to all the guys at Gaming Ain't Easy. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone who chipped in for all that stuff. Mike, Peter, all these guys, Dreadpool, Death Dealer, and the list goes on and on. Axel, all these guys. Shout out to Axel once again for coming in tonight. Check him out at Iconic Video Games on YouTube. Subscribe to him. Check him out every Friday night at 8 p.m. for Iconic Video Games, and check him out every Sunday morning at, 9 a.m. for Xbox. Good Morning Xbox. I'm usually sleeping in the mornings on Sundays because I go to work early on Sunday. But when I'm not going to work, I'm usually watching. Again, check out Dreadpool's channel. Check out G4Q TV. Check out the ladies on Majestic Mayhem, the podcast. They actually had Axel on as a guest last week.
Cool deal.
Yeah, they're gonna have more guests, so check them out every Sunday night between 9 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. on 4GQ TV on YouTube. I think all the plugs. Gaming Ain't Easy on Proto Foxy's channel. every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on the panel along with the guys, Wicked Hot, Sir X-Man, Proto Fox himself.
You do not want to miss that show. It never disappoints.
Yeah, soon we're gonna start having guests on. He wants you guys on at some point. Separately, I think. Not a million people on at once. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but he said like we should have people on soon. So once we get a little broken in, you're gonna be on, you guys. So there you go.
Cool.
And who could forget every Tuesday
Yeah,
night?
fuck you, Jason.
Well,
Vince donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
thanks, Venge.
Thank you, Venge.
Thank you.
Another donation, and he says nothing. So there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that, Venge.
Thanks, man.
And who can forget every Tuesday night on Gaming Ain't Easy, you got Game Pass, man.
You never know when he might show up.
You never know.
Always lurking.
Also, shout out to Noof Nukem, because once again, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this these shows going all at once, on
That's true.
Tuesday night and all that stuff. So shout out to Noof. Appreciate it. Check his channel out, Noof Nukem. He's streaming a lot of games. I think he just beat The Last of Us 2.
Right?
Yeah, he just beat the second one, the PS5 version. So
That's a long game. I know he's been playing that for months, but it makes sense because it's a long game. So
yeah.
it's not the stream.
Shout out to him. Check his channel out. Subscribe. And again, he's just laying back, taking questions while he's streaming and talking to the audience, kind of like we do.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, it's Noof Nukem, man. Check him out. The guy's a legend. He's always been a legend. So, all right. I'm out of here. You're out of here. Everyone's out of here.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Get some rest, Anthony.
Bye.
Sounds good, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Peace out.
These guys left. I can't believe it. All right, I'm out of here. Guys, I don't know if I'll stream in a little bit or what. I got to eat food, and then you'll either see me in a little bit or you'll see me tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. Take care.